What it do? What it do, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Let me bring myself up in here without any further ado. As you can see, the passcode success 247-365. We stay grinding 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year here on the Points Blank Network. And without any further ado, happy Thursday for those of you that's thirsty, and happy Thursday for those of you that ain't. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Points Blank Experience. As you can see, I am here by myself right now, and Twanna's running a little bit behind. She will be joining me momentarily. Hope everybody's having a great day, and I want to welcome you to the Rod Twanna Podcast, episode 2. Right now, it's the Rod Podcast, episode 2, but like I said, Twanna will be joining me momentarily. Hopefully, we are out streaming. I'm showing, and I hate when this happens. There we go. The number just changed. Hope everybody's having a great day, man. We got a good show lined up for y'all tonight. We do not script these shows. We do shoot from the hip. We don't practice. I don't know what she's going to talk about. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. She don't know what I'm going to talk about. We just come out here and have a good time. And if y'all have anything that you want to discuss, please put them in the comments. Unless it's just totally outrageous or disrespectful to someone, we will discuss it. And I see we got Jackie in the house. We got the Destroyers coming in the crib. Let's go, baby. And again, we have some good topics. And I am one half of the Rod Twanna Show. I am your boy, Rod. On the Points Blank Experience, it's two simple objectives or slogans that we have. It is real talk from a point blank perspective, and it's more than a YouTube channel. It is an experience, baby. We don't want to do the normal boring stuff. We want to get down and have fun. I was a special guest on Angie Poo 215's channel today for a live stream, unscheduled, unexpected. I can tell you, man, we had some fun. If you're just now coming in, I need you to do a couple things. I need you to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell if you're not already subscribed. This channel is on the move. Also, hit that thumbs up button, hit the like button. You're probably going to hear me say that a couple times because I'll say it once at the beginning and once at the end. And if you're a viewer like I am when I'm watching YouTube, I don't be thinking about the thumbs up button. I'm going to enjoy the show. So please do me that favor. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit that like button. Let me know that you are enjoying the content. Another way to enjoy, let us know here on the Points Blank Experience is you can super chat. There's a little button down at the bottom of the screen, I believe, with a $sign. You can super chat there. And I think that's all of the preliminaries, man. So just to give y'all a little rundown, I got some good topics for Twanna. She don't know, man. I'm about to light her up. And I'm not really. But I like to have people thinking, man. And if y'all would have saw the show today, man, I was on one today. Plan on being on one tonight. And for those of you just coming in, Twanna will be joining me momentarily. What's up, Meeting Eye? What's going on? What's going on, man? And it is good to see Meeting Eye. It's good to see Destroyers coming. It's good to see Jackie Gaines in the building. And again, if you're just coming in, if you have things that you've seen on the news or things you want to talk about or things that's just on your mind, put them in the comments, man. We will bring them up. We will talk about them rather quickly. I am going to be scrolling through the comments pretty quick. Make sure y'all show each other love, man. Speak to each other. And all that good thing. I know one of the things, and before Twanna get here, one of the things that I saw in the news the other day is something about on an airline. I believe it was Delta Airline, or I forgot which one. And it was supposedly these lawyers were going after, what's up, Sassy? A 9-year-old girl that supposedly hid a hidden camera. I mean, so it ain't really about that story. But what do y'all think? I just got to ask, man, what do y'all think about cameras in places where you don't know that there's cameras? Now, I can understand in a bank, I expect it to be a camera. Some businesses, I expect it to be a camera. If when you go to the convenience store and you look down, I expect it to be a camera. But they got cameras in some places that you kind of sort of don't expect. Like me personally, if I go into the bathroom, which was this was in the lavatory on the plane. If I go into the bathroom, I don't expect the camera to be in the bathroom. I'm not doing anything in that bathroom. Now, some people do go in the bathroom to partake in illegal activity. But most people just go in there to handle their business and bounce, man. They don't go in there to do nothing major. Now, have there been times where a camera could be useful in a bathroom or something like that? Yes, there have been. But I'm a firm believer that you're kind of infringing on people's rights when you put cameras in certain places. In a dressing room, yes, people are going to always shoplift. They've been shoplifting since the beginning of time. But what about the 98% of the population that's not shoplifting? Do they going in to change clothes in a dressing room, male or female, taking off their pants, putting on whatever, taking off their skirt, putting on whatever, and then you got a camera that's in there that's flat, that's just pointed down on you. I'm like, I can't wait till Twanna get here because I know she's gonna have some interesting opinions on this, but that just doesn't make much sense to me. So supposedly this little 9-year-old planted a camera in a bathroom on an airplane, and now they're going after the little girl. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how a 9-year-old know how to install a camera. I mean, they got camera now, you just plug and play, but it just all kind of blew my mind. You know, that's one thing. And I haven't made up my mind, but then if I'm gonna bring this up when Twanna get here or not, but then the whole Diddy apology. That was just sad, man. That was just sad. I kind of believe he should have did that a long time ago when it all first came out. But and just apologize for everything because it might be a whole lot of apologizing he got to do. I don't know, man. I mean, everything's alleged, but I didn't want to see the video. I know I saw something where Anwar said, you know, it was pretty bad. Anwar from me tonight. What's up, Denise? What's going on? I don't know if I want to see it. These are just some of the topics I may or may not touch on tonight. But then I saw something today. I laid down. I typically take a nap before a live stream so I can be full of energy for the people and be ready to rock and roll. And I saw that they got a new airlines for dogs, man. Did anybody else see that? Or maybe my TV was tripping. They have an airlines for dogs called Dog Air. And it wasn't a joke. You know, what they call them, I don't even call it a problem. First class living or first world living, first world problems. What's up, Tamika? What's going on? I was just like, yo, man, you gotta be kidding me. And the tickets were supposedly $6,000. You know, I know in episode one of the things that I'm not going to revisit it, but I am going to bring it back up. One of the things we talked about was children and kids, and what did we do as kids that kids aren't doing today? We talked about that. Like I said, I'm not gonna bring it back up. Yeah, Jackie, they were talking about dogs catching airplanes now. Well, I mean, I think it was $6,000, and then if for $6,000, I think the owner could fly with them. But I'm trying to figure out how this. I mean, are they going to be in cages? I don't know. The things that America come up with when my take on it is, how about let's create an airline that gets some of these people that can't afford a flight to see their loved ones that may be going through some things, mental issues or whatnot, and give them free flights to point A to point B, and not all over the country, but just certain areas. How about that? You know, I'm not gonna get into the whole animal and human debate, but I'm just tripping on it's people out here that really kind of need to see their family and can't afford to. They've been put in bad situations and they may not never be able to, but yet people are paying $6,000 for a dog to fly from Dallas to New York, or Dallas to Miami, or Dallas to Phoenix, or Dallas to LA. That's crazy as hell to me. But you know, I'm just a citizen, baby. I'm just a citizen on this earth. And so going back, you know, and again, I'm not revisiting episode one, but has anybody that was here last week thought about any kids or anything we did as kids that kids don't get to do today that wasn't mentioned, or maybe was mentioned and you thought more about it? one of the things that came to my mind, and I don't think it was mentioned in this manner, was I personally believe kids live in fear. Like when I was a kid, I lived in fear of my parents. I figured if I got in trouble, I was going to get my butt whooped when I got home. That was my fear. And yeah, we had the bullies that could beat you up at school, so on and so forth. But I think now kids live in all kinds of fear. You know, will I get snatched up on the way home, or will this happen, or will that happen? Then I was watching today how some in Minnesota, they're trying to change the police reform, whatever that is. And then 2 nights ago, I was just watching the 2-year anniversary of what happened down in Uvalde, and the police didn't do nothing. I'm like, man, all this is just crazy, man. All this is crazy. I'm gonna go through some of these comments, man, because I don't want to say something now and then have to say it again when Twanna get here. So we got Jackie here, says, hello, Rod Twanna Mods in chat. Happy Thankful Thursday. That's what I should have said. I said Thursday. And we got, oh, that's me. Hey, good evening, everyone. We got Destroyers coming, says, let's go, baby. And we got me now. Y'all, I'm not about to stay in the comment. I'm just reading them for now. What's up, PBT? PB Twanna, peace to the chat. Meet and I in the house. No, she just Twanna Yvette, man. She ain't no PB Twanna. She just Twanna Yvette on demand on her channel. Good evening, PBT in chat. They're showing love to Meet and I. That's Sassy. And your favorite couple in the house says, greetings, Point Blank Experience, and Meet and I, and Sassy in chat. Jackie showing love to Meet and I. And right here, the Destroyers talking about the cameras, man. The cameras is getting out of control. You know, it just really, it seemed like, and you know, they used to be disguised. It used to be in a little black ball, and people that really didn't know it was a camera. And now everybody kind of know what it is. I mean, like maybe they don't come up with something else, but yeah, it is out of control. And YFC, welcome in. Take a seat. You're late. Sassy said, right. And that's one thing I want to do when Twanna get here. I want to pull these comments up in kind of real time, unless I'm talking. Jackie said, I will feel bad. Your favorite couple telling me and I thanks for the warm welcome. And showing love back to Jackie. Everybody speaking. Jackie said, I'm not buying this so-called apology either. What's going on, Tamika? Hey, at the Punch Blank Experience, everyone. And this is about the $6,000 dog flights. Yeah, it's too much like right if he'd have did it a while back. And Meet and I said, no, put me on a plane with the dogs. I don't want to be on a cheap flight with Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh, yeah, it's some fools flying now, man. Excuse me, it seemed like it calmed down, but I was tripping when all these people was getting on fights on flights and fighting and knocking out and hitting the flight attendants. I've yet to meet a flight attendant that I just want to hit. I mean, I've flown quite a bit, but that just made no sense. And while us motivate, what's going on? Says good evening. Meet and I say, hey, yo, we got Bill Warnstorm's Adventures in the house. And everybody's speaking. Oh, they still fighting? Jackie said they still fighting on the plane. I don't watch the news like I would. I was used to didn't watch it at all. And then I started watching it because I got rid of my cable, and then my channels were limited with this Fire Stick. And so I could recite the news because, I mean, if you ever had the Fire Stick, or it'll play a 30-minute newscast, and then it just played over and over and over and over and over and over until you get to the next newscast. So I just let it play over and over, and I'd switch from ABC to NBC, CBS, and so on and so forth. Let me find out what the hell is taking Twanna so long. Maybe she had to break into her house. I don't know. If not, I'm about to go on with, she must have heard me because I got a text. All right. So I am going to touch on my first topic that I'm going to bring up. She's just going to catch up. All right. You know what I heard today, man, and I really need, it don't matter your race, your color, but I heard today earlier that there's a battle. This is exactly how it was stated. This ain't how Rod said it. This is how it was said on the news. that there's this ain't the first time, but I think it's bigger than ever, that there's a battle for Black voters with this upcoming election in November, that there's a battle for Black voters. And I kind of wanted to get people's opinion on that, because I think everyone's so torn right now with the two candidates that it's going to take, I don't know what kind I got either, Jackie. I'm going to pull that comment up. But it seemed like this year is bigger than ever, maybe because the people that normally vote are torn between the two people that are running, and it's really going to take the minority. And I think they were aimed, but at one point they said that there was a battle for Black voters. And I know Trump was in the Bronx today doing a campaign. I've never heard of it. He usually be in places like, I don't even know why they go there, like North Dakota and Montana and stuff like that. But he was in the Bronx, of all places. And so is there really a battle going on right now? And I think this is just my opinion. I think this is the wrong year to have a battle for Black voters, because I don't think most, I ain't saying all, Black voters probably don't, when you look at it, I don't care what color you are, you just really don't have a solid candidate, you know, in my opinion. And I Biden's okay, but like, I heard today he's doing a lot of stuff that's like kind of late, way too late. And here we are about in May, June, July, August. You got 5-6 months, and then you're down to the wire. And now you're trying to worry about stuff that's been happening all year long and going back into last year. Rod, I don't know what kind of Fire Stick you got. I got over 4,000 channels with my Fire Stick with lots of news options. Well, I got the one that you don't really have to pay nothing for. But I think I subscribe to baseball or something. But I don't watch enough TV. Oh, man, I can't believe it. And I need to do it. Well, ain't no sound checks going on. We're going to either be winning or we're going to be winning like we was the last time, because we ain't got time for sound checks. So without any further ado, I am about to bring up the other half of the Rod and Twanna show, and that is Twanna Yvette. What's going on? How you doing? Did I give you enough time?
Hey.
Hey. You need me to pull you back down? Because you look like you over there. Oh, you got me on echo?
No, I don't have you on echo. Is it echoing?
Yep.
It sounds fine where I'm at. Oh, no, you got to be kidding me.
I wish I was. Let me ask you this. Does anybody hear the echo? Yes, no, maybe so.
Does anybody hear me echoing? Am I echoing for anybody?
I'm echoing. You have to have another device.
I promise you, this is the only device I have connected to StreamYard. Obviously, because I'm mobile, so.
Jackie, everybody says you can hear the echo.
They can hear the echo?
Yeah.
What do I do? Let me see. Let me click on settings.
Well,
audio,
usually
default.
Another, like if your computer's playing
echo cancellation. What about now?
Hello? Yep.
Uh-oh. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing.
No, I don't hear echo. I think it went away. I don't hear it now. Now I can hear you, but I can't hear the echo.
No, this was perfect the other day. What is the problem?
I don't know. Yeah, it's me. If it's yours, but it's because it's a multiple device going on over there. Like I only have one device on.
No.
It's gone now. Let's roll. It's gone.
Okay, what about now?
It's good. It's good to go.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear me?
Am I good?
God damn.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, Twanna.
Oh, God. This is great. So, yes, but it's you, Rod. What about now? Can anybody hear me?
We can hear you. You can't hear nobody.
Hello? I can't hear myself now. Like, I don't know. You gotta be
Yeah, what
kidding
you?
me. This was so perfect the other day. And
Yeah, we should. We was live
oh
the other
my
day, but
God. All right. Well, I can't hear anything. I can't hear.
take. What did you just do? Take the nine.
I don't hear you at all. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I can't hear you. It says my microphone is working, but I don't know. Let me go back. Echo cancellation is on. The microphone is on. I'm using. Okay, so now Rod is calling me. Oh, boo. Boo. Yeah, can you guys hear me?
can you hear me now? You can hear me. All right. All right. All right. All right. Now, is
Can you
there?
guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What you just do?
I
It's,
don't know.
it's an echo again.
Oh my God. All right.
Hey, go do me a favor. Go out. Go out
Go
and
out
come
and
back
come back
in.
in. All right.
Hey, sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Hey, what's up, Kayla Mar? Thank y'all for coming in. Sociable in the house. That's Angie Poo 215's grandchildren's business, granddaughters. We got Sweet Juicy in the house. We can hear no echo, but she couldn't hear me. And it's typically, and I've done, I just looked at the other day, I've done 238 live streams on PBT and however many on here and however many on the other channel. Anytime you hear an echo like that, it's typically if I'm on my laptop like I am now, and then I have trying to get watch time, and if I have my TV playing the same live stream and the volume up on the TV, you're going to hear the echo because you're hearing the audio from another device. That's typically what it is. What it is right now, I don't know. But I do want to take the time to thank me tonight. We can hear you to want to laugh out loud. I do want to take the time to thank Meet and I for that $4.99 super chat. Thank y'all so much, man. And in honor of Anwar and me. All right, and now we got Twanna back. Let's see if we hear the echo again. All right, Twanna, I'm just gonna talk. I don't hear an echo now. Can you hear me?
Don't. Everything's good. We're
Yeah, what you
fine.
do? Yeah, what you do?
I went out and came back in.
Well, that's probably what it was. You probably did 3 laps. Probably did 3 laps around that room. That was yeah.
Oh my
Oh man,
God.
we had a couple people leave. They may go back. I don't care. But y'all,
Whatever.
we apologize for that. Let me go back where I was.
Yeah, because
So what's
that
going
was
on,
messed
man?
up.
Let me give you a regroup, breathe, regroup. It's gonna be all right. You
It's
know,
fine.
it's a song that say everything's gonna be all right.
You got
So
that right.
yeah, and we got some different people in here. We got some new people in here. We got not new to my channel, but new to the rod. And to one, I'm gonna skip all the yeses on the echo. Jackie says
Okay.
she paid $11. I need to find out where you. But see, that's the problem, Jackie. I know what one of the issues is. I forgot to put this little part in the story. I don't have a smart TV, so I have a regular Vizio from whatever year before they put all the apps on the TV, and my thing is plugged in the back of TV. I probably got to get a smart TV, and so that's on the agenda. That's on the agenda. So, what talk to me? What's going on?
Nothing much. I'm sharing the live. You guys make sure to share the live as well. YouTube on Rod's channel. All right, so we did that. I'm late because let me tell you, has anybody out there ever went to the doctor's office at a certain time, but you weren't seen at the right time? So that's what
No,
happened to me
that happened to
today.
you. That'll never happen to me.
Yeah, because you don't go to the doctor. Me, I
No,
go to
it
the
do happen.
doctor.
See, there we go. Here we go. She already talking stuff. Yeah, I went to the doctor yesterday. Yeah, I went to the
Okay,
doctor
look,
yesterday. Man,
no, I had to go to my gastrologist because I have a condition called gastroparesis. So I had to go and get my medication recalibrated and everything. So I if I remove the headset, I can't hear Rod. So it's either hear Rod or try my laptop
oh no,
again.
the headset is fine because that's not the headset. You
Okay.
good. You good. That was good.
Yeah. Yeah, don't start with the headset thing. It literally is just a headset. It
No,
doesn't do anything.
it's not the headset this time.
Yeah. Um he said this time. It wasn't the headset the last time. It it doesn't StreamYard hates me on my laptops. Both of them. So we're just not gonna do StreamYard on the laptop. Period. But anyway, 2:30 was the time of my doctor's appointment, you guys. 2:30. We didn't walk in the house until about 15-20 minutes ago. So we got out at 6 o'clock. Um, and of course, I had to go pick up my medication. Then we had to get something to eat because who's going to cook this late? And yeah, we're finally in the house. I can't even remember if I took my medicine this morning or not. Like,
Oh
but
hell. Oh, hold up. You ain't pass out over here, are you?
no.
Ain't nothing I can do in Dallas, and you over there in Alabama, man. Don't, here, if you feel the slightest hit visible,
I know I will. Hey,
tell me
listen,
something.
did I ever tell you I lived in Houston?
You live in Houston?
I used to live in Houston. Yeah, I used
Yeah,
to.
you told me about that. I was gonna
I
say,
did.
yeah.
I miss Texas. Texas is so awesome. Like Texas is amazing. And I took my glasses off, you guys, so I can't see the screen. So, Rod, if you'll be in charge of the comments, I just need to relax my eyes for a minute. Like,
Oh, okay. I was getting ready to say, do you just want to have some problems over here? Cause you said I killed my glasses, I can't see, but now you just need to relax your eyes. Okay, I
yeah,
understand.
I'll put them back on or whatever.
Yeah, just relax your eyes, and let your conscience be free. You're about to get out into the sounds of the ROD. All right, since you can't
Listen.
read.
So you know what tonight is, right?
Yeah, it's the Rod Twanna show. What else is going on?
No, this is the co-host show. This is the audience. Our audience is in control of all the questions tonight, and so you guys get to ask Rod and Twanna all the questions.
Oh,
We don't have any questions for you guys. Y'all have
this gonna be a
questions for
short
us.
ass live stream then, because
That's why I said y'all better share the live out because this ain't gonna happen again. I
because
got Rod to agree to this.
oh no,
So,
we go. What the hell you mean you got me to
now,
agree?
whether or not he leaves this live stream up is up to him because this is on his channel.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna leave it up. I need to watch that. I don't care.
So yeah, you guys get to ask us about social media. You get to ask us about. You can ask me about anything. I don't know. Rod seems like he may have a few stipulations because his board of directors may or may not approve his questions. But
I'll
I'm
tell
an
you what
open
about the
book.
board of directors. We're extending the shorts thing that we brought up last time.
We're extending this. Yeah,
Rod is gonna do some shorts, but Rod need more time to
yeah,
Rod need more time to study shorts to come out with the right shorts.
yeah.
But I did take a screenshot today, and a matter of fact, I'm gonna send it to myself when you start talking because I want
Oh
to show you
Lord.
my evidence, and this got to go to the board of directors. In case y'all don't know, I have 3 board of directors for every Points Blank Network event. I have Sociable that I talk to. I have Why Loves to Motivate that I talk to about events more than anybody, and then I have Shelter from Your Favorite Couple and Key, and I have Anwar and Me. But they ain't on the board of directors. They own the please y'all help a brother out team. The board of directors is when I can't talk to none of them, like late at night, 2:30 in the morning, or while they all at work. And since I'm like Tommy and ain't got no job, I can't call. Well,
Right.
that's when I meet with the board of directors, and the board of directors are me, myself, and I.
Uh-huh.
So me, myself, and I gonna have a discussion with Rod be doing shorts. Well, I got a dude that's got a 500,000 subscribers, and he did some shorts, and I'm gonna show you all the results here in a minute,
Right.
and they're gonna shock y'all. And that's why Rod got to reconvene with the board of directors. So
Okay.
let me scroll out here and see if the people got any questions, and I got to come back up. I ain't finna use y'all. Jackie
What?
Club said,
You yourself and I are your board of directors. Yep. That's what he
yep,
said, y'all.
yep, that's still it's Gemini season. BDP in the house. Uh he got SJ talking about Sweet Juicy. Hey, Big Daddy Beard, Jay, everybody just speaking. Can y'all, oh, we lost Chris.
Hey.
I ain't waiting on these people to ask no damn question. I'm making my own
Hey
question.
everybody. Hey everybody.
What's
Okay.
up? I
Well,
got a question.
I'm always up for an interview, so you can definitely put me in the hot seat.
I'll put you in the hot seat if I run out of other stuff to talk about.
Okay, what's up?
All right. I was having a discussion the other night,
Yeah.
and I really need the audience. This should trigger some good conversation. And one of the discussions,
Okay.
it was actually well, I ain't gonna put our business out there, but it was me and somebody that's very close to me. And because I'm not coming on here and say every time we talk about something, but the topic, the discussion we was having when it comes to African Americans,
Right.
why do we feel like, and I'll say we, because I'm African American, so I'm included in this as well.
Yeah.
Why do we feel like maybe some of y'all don't? So if you don't get all huffy and puffy. But why do, as a whole, we feel like we have to lie or not tell the truth? We have to hide stuff. There's secrets in the family. We don't really sometimes know who's daddy and who's who. We know the mama, but we don't know who the daddy may be. Like I got family members in my family that my own very mother was told that her daddy was one person. And then way before Ancestry.com came out, she found out that ain't her daddy. And then it didn't matter because he had passed. Well, it didn't matter to me. He had passed away anyway, so I didn't know him. And then the dude that was her stepfather had became my grandfather. But then she found this other dude in San Francisco somewhere and tried to. Well, I ain't gonna say this, but I'm gonna say it because she ain't here no more to beat me up. But I felt like she was pushing this dude on me, and I was like, I don't know that dude. I mean, you can go
Right.
find, get to know him and all that. So
Right.
I experienced this personally, but
Yeah.
why do it just seem like you could ask a person a question
Yeah.
and they ain't telling you the truth,
Yeah.
and you give them an opportunity to tell the truth.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, for me, it runs pretty deep because I'm in the South. I grew up in the South, and I could definitely say without a shadow of a doubt that people don't talk about certain things. Instead of talking about it to bring awareness to it, they hide it because of family shame and because they don't want to be embarrassed about, certain things. And so, growing up as a Southern belle and, being in pageants and this, that, and the other, my family also grew up in the church. We have a lot of ministers in the church. So I can totally understand the saving face part. But where I personally was affected by this was when I was molested as a child. The first person that molested me was a family member. And I'm certain to this day that he had done this to other people in the family. And everybody was hush hush about it. They kept very quiet about it. And when I told my mom, I feel like it wasn't like, oh my God, my daughter, was molested. I feel like sometimes you can just handle stuff and sometimes you can't, you know what I mean? And I just felt like it was, some sort of misplacement there. And also, I was about 5 years old, I think kindergarten, first grade. So for me, I didn't know that word at that time. So I didn't know how to say it. And I feel like that if he was exposed, if that person had been exposed, if I'm telling you that he's putting his hands on me or he's touching me or something like that, you will automatically say, in what way? How? You know what I mean? Like, at the time, being 5 years old, I felt vindicated. But then on the other hand, like now I'm older, as I grew up, I'm like, well, he should have been put in jail or something else should have been done, you know. And then later on, I was attacked by a family member. And because of my early on experience, I knew to fight this guy off. I knew what he wanted. I knew that the same thing was about to happen again. Later on in life, it comes out that other family members had in fact been attacked or molested or sodomized by the same man. Now his son is incarcerated for the same thing. So for me, I feel like, yeah, we should be talking about this stuff more, regardless of if your dad is really your dad or if he's your stepdad or, who's your real mom or, you know, stay away from this guy, keep my children away from this guy because he does this, he's known to do that. You know what I'm saying? There are so many things. I was even watching a movie the other day, you guys. Somebody on TikTok told me about. And so, the sister and the brother were physically intimate, so to speak, and they thought that it was okay. And nobody was saying that this was not the right thing to do. You know what I mean? Nobody was is saying, you shouldn't be, topless in front of him. You shouldn't be doing this and that. The disturbing thing about this movie, Rod, is it was based on a real story.
Mm.
Like, we don't talk enough. We're not communicating what we need to be communicating. We're not doing our part because you don't think about that somebody's going to do this to your child or to, your spouse or, a family member or whoever. You don't, it's not normal. It's very abnormal to do things like this. And so you don't think that's the first thing. But for me, I had a daughter, right? Bree's now 32 years old. She can remember verbatim the first conversation I had about this because I was scared to death. And so, yeah, I totally sat down and told her the absolute truth. And she was very young because it happened to me very young. So, I might be that generation with the big mouth that has all these conversations because I'm not a hush mouth type of chick. If I got something to say, I'm going to say it. And if it protects my daughter, and now I have granddaughters, my stepdad, who I call dad, all of us are girls. His children that he had with his, former wife, all girls. And then I'm the girl. Then I have a girl. And then now she's got two daughters. He's surrounded by women. And even he would say, don't sweep things under the rug. He was a minister. He was a pastor for 35 years. Don't sweep things under the rug. You understand me? If somebody puts their hands on you, you need to say so. He was the type of person to where he would openly say, I don't want your biological father around my wife because he abused her. But if you want to have a relationship with him, that's totally fine with me. So for a while I did have two dads. I had my biological father and I have him, but most conversations don't open up like that. How do you feel about your biological father? You know him? Do you want a relationship with him? That type of thing. That conversation is deep rooted for me because we have a lot of stuff that, was, hidden. And for a long time, I was confused about a lot of things. And I feel like, I don't know what the audience is going to say. And I'm curious to know what you have to say because you're a little bit older than me. And relationship wise, I feel like I have never had a successful relationship because I have trust issues because this is a fact in my life. So if you're constantly lying to me or you're keeping things from me, because omission is also a sin, right? Why would you omit that type of conversation knowing what I've been through? Let me know what's up, firsthand. And I feel like, yeah, when our little girls are, molested or attacked or raped and all this kind of stuff, I feel like, yeah, it's a topic that we need to talk about openly, because even if it is a family member, because, I can't trust the dude. I still to this day have a hard time trusting men around my girls. I just don't like it. I don't like the feeling it gives me. And so, you know, say for instance, like, when I first got married, and this is my daughter's stepfather, I had a hard time going to work, because you're going to keep my daughter, but are you going to keep your hands to yourself? Nobody knew that these were my feelings and this is what I was thinking, and nobody asked, because you don't talk about that kind of stuff. So for me to even bring it up, why would you say that? Why would you bring that up? Because it happened to me.
Well, I'm gonna give you my nickel because I got more than 2 cents, and then you're more than welcome to chime in. Sweet Juicy said, "That's what's up, Twanna. Speak up, be bold and brave. This good talk, sister." And I will say, and now, and I'm gonna come back to the chat because they're coming in, and that's what we want, y'all. We want interaction. But my 5 cents, I'm a firm believer that a lot of men that have never experienced it don't know how to talk about it, don't
Yeah.
know the right or the wrong thing that could be said. They don't know the right
Yeah.
thing to say, and they don't know the wrong thing that could be said. So they
Yeah.
choose to avoid the conversation if possible. And
Yeah.
then, like, I've been in relationships, not many. I've been in a serious relationship where the lady I was with had 2 daughters that lived with us. And what I did, it wasn't about Rod worrying about what he was going to do. It was more so Rod being smart enough to not even be put in this predicament. Rod was not going to be in the room, none of the room,
Yeah.
living room, dining room, the driveway, the boardroom, none of the rooms by himself until they got older, until they had been around me alone some years.
Right.
It was not going to be no one-on-one
Yeah.
unless their mother, their grandmother. I don't even care if 2 of the siblings was there. Rod ain't gonna be. Ain't nobody about to say Rod said nothing because Rod. No, you was right there. Did you hear me say it? No, you didn't hear me say it. So, but I think that. Hey, you all right over there? Was that a deep breath? Or you
No,
all
I'm
right?
laughing. I'm trying not to laugh in the microphone.
Oh, I thought you laughed. I thought you were crying, man. I don't know, man.
No.
But so I just think it's a lot of secrets, and it goes beyond.
Yeah.
It goes beyond male to female and molestation or rape or
Yeah.
whatever. Like it's secrets where when like I've seen situations where a mother wouldn't even tell a child who their father was because
Yeah.
she had at the dude. But then, are you robbing? Yeah, no, are you? You're robbing this child just because you
Yeah.
don't like.
Definitely.
Ooh, boy, I
Yeah.
can't say what I want to say. Just because you don't like the brother, that
Yeah.
don't mean that they need to be deprived of
Yeah.
relationship that they could have. And it goes both ways. It could be,
Yeah. Because
and
I don't like my daughter's biological father, but I knew how to play nice, and I never. And this is one thing I can't stand when women do. Uh, I don't care how you feel about that dude, unless he's a criminal that could put your family in danger. Stop talking bad about the man that you went 50 on a baby with, because he was good enough for you to lay down with. If that was your situation, some situations are a little different, and you decide to keep the child. Um, he or she don't need to hear that. Let that child form their own opinion about that person. That's just my opinion. I saved face. I smiled. I didn't say anything because my mom said if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So I wouldn't say anything at all. I would just smile. And it wasn't very often that he asked to spend time with her. So I didn't have to do this. Now, when she was about 14 or 15, she started asking questions about him. And I said, I'm only going to say this once because I don't call you for anything. We went through the courts. So as long as I get my check on time, we're straight, right? Uh, she wants to know you. So the next step, the next move is yours. And I left it at that. And he decided to take part in it. His wife was like, well, she's not a baby anymore. She's self sufficient, blah, blah, blah. Of course, she's almost grown. But you go ahead and take, part in that. I never once even thought about keeping his identity a secret. Um, but I let it be known that, we were never in a relationship, never wanted to be with this man. This was not one of those situations. My decision to keep my daughter was my decision and mine alone. And when she decided that she wanted to get to know him, and like I said, she was about 15. Um, that's fine. You get to know him. He has a lot of kids that have come out of the closet since then. So I don't know what was going on with him, but I don't know what their situations are. Um, but for me, for my household, I decided, that's what I was going to do. When she got old enough, I was going to, and it was her move. You know what I'm saying? I would never lie to my daughter and say, I don't know who your dad is. That's asinine. You know, if he passed away, or if he was in the military, or if he was, in an insane asylum. If you want to know who he is, I feel like the child has that right, especially if they're of age. And that's just my opinion on that.
What about and I'm gonna come. It's kind of weird because I want to go to this here before I forget it, and then come back to what we're talking about now. I probably forget that too. I'm suffering from 50-year-oldism, but
So am I.
see, I almost forgot already. Now, what about that? What about that child that goes and tell their mother or their parents or their parent? And when I grew up, it was typically the mom. Little girls
Yeah.
closer to the
Yeah.
mom, and their mom tell them they're lying or they don't believe it, and then that little kid got to go in their room and close the door and cry
Yeah.
quietly and silently, and
Yeah.
she's more hurt that her loved one don't believe her than
Yeah.
she is from the actual act
Yeah.
what she endured. Because okay, and I wonder how often did that happen. A lot of
Yeah.
people say we kept secrets and we didn't speak out, but I wonder how many people spoke out. How many spoke out with a loud voice? How many put every nonverbal communication in the world that they could, but nobody heard them, nobody listened to them? That's what I want. And I ain't saying it happened every time, but
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it was a lot of times where people did try to speak out, and it's usually it could be it could be a brother, it could be a sibling where they don't want to believe that about their brother. They don't want to believe that about their new boyfriend. They don't want to believe that
Hmm.
about the man that they thought they was getting ready to marry.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and eh,
I know it's a fact because there have been many movies. The first one that popped up in my head was Precious,
I ain't
where
seen this, man. That
yeah,
movie
where
scared me.
Monique's her character said, I told my mom about her man, and she blamed me. So she did the same thing to Precious, which was her daughter. You stay away from my man. You tried to take my man away from me, and that wasn't the situation at all. I've seen several movies, Caucasian and African American movies, where that was a factor. How do you not believe? First of all, what kind of child do you think you have raised that could make up something that ridiculous?
You know what? You know what? I think a lot of the people know the truth. They don't want to hear it and face the truth.
I think that's what it is. It's more so the adult, because if a child can sit in their room and make this up and then come out and say, "Guess what, mom? Guess what, dad? So and so and so and so put their hands on me and such and such and such and such," and it's a total lie. Okay,
Now,
first of all, who are you raising, Jeffrey Dahmer? Second of all, I don't care if the child is lying or if I feel like the child is lying or whatever. There's going to be a discussion had. We all are going to be in the room, and my 45 might be in the room with us. We just gonna see what happens.
Oh, not your 45. You talking about your 45 that's metal? Well,
Because what you're not gonna do is put your hands on my kid and think we're still in a relationship, because we're not.
I gotta put this in my notes. Here, let me put this in my notes. I got another topic.
We're not. Ever. As a matter of fact, you better hope you go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me and Lucille about to get down in the house. That's her name.
We
Her
still
name is her name is Lucille. The 45 is named Lucille. Me and Lucille we'll work some things out with you, buddy. Yeah. Oh yeah. You better hope I call 911. You better hope this hand right here does the right thing and calls 911, because there's two things for certain and three things for sure. Two things for certain is I'm not losing my daughter. You're gonna get out one way or the other, whether but it be, you know, you go with the police officer willingly or by force. Or
I know
you know what I'm saying? Something is gonna happen. That's what I know for sure. But what we're
Jackie
not
said,
gonna do is sweep anything under the rug. No, we're
Jackie
not
said
doing
it's
that.
your Jackie said Lucille is your board of directors. Hey, I like what
You
Jackie
better
said.
know it.
A lot of times the women that spoke out were being mistreated too. Yes, and
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. The
yeah,
secrets. Now, this is what the discussion I was having with this person that's extremely close to me. Uh, like I said, I would have said who it was, but I don't want every time me and this individual have a discussion that it comes to a podcast or people think that's where it's coming from, because it's not.
yeah.
But do people think that some of these secrets, some of these deceptions, some of the lies, some of the way we are, is that from slavery?
Yeah, a lot of it is. And it's been passed down from generation to generation. In my personal opinion, I just feel that way. From my lifestyle, from the way I grew up. I don't know about nobody else's household. You know what I'm saying? But I can only speak for me. My grandmother did not talk about a lot of things. She came from the generation. When I was a little girl, she was a maid, and before then she was picking cotton, and then her parents before her were not free. So it wasn't. Yeah, I'm 52. I'll be 53 this year, so you can see how my lifestyle was. I'm in the South, so a lot of things that people in the city um were accustomed to, it wasn't like that down here. And there's a lot of things that you didn't say. There's a lot of things you didn't talk about. There's still, Caucasian people down here that think it's, a sin for you to look them in the face. You don't look a Caucasian person in the face or in the eye. You're not worthy enough. And if they put their hands on you, you don't say anything. You don't talk about it. So life is different, wherever you go. But worldwide, I feel like worldwide, especially for African Americans, I feel like that's a part of our oppression and a part of our history is snitches get stitches. We just don't talk about certain things. I can remember back in the day when I was a kid growing up, there used to be a lot of discussion about voting and voting rights. And who you voted for was very private. Nobody was going to tell anybody. Who Now it's an open discussion. Who are you voting for? Who are you voting for? Back in the day, there was a lot of things that you didn't talk about in public. It was very uncouth for you to say that kind of thing, and I think that's where it stems from. But everything shouldn't be a secret, just like there are some things that shouldn't be talked about, certain things that shouldn't be done. And I think that um it's been backwards for us, you know what I'm saying. um the things that our values, our value system, has turned upside down now in 2024, as opposed to when we were growing up. There were certain things that you didn't do. There were certain ways that you didn't dress as a woman. As you know, as you're growing up, you're becoming mature. Um, but those secrets, the stuff that you sweep under the rug, and those things that you don't talk about, and the things that, back in the day you didn't talk about what was in master's house, and if he came to your quarters, you didn't, say anything. Now the slaves, everybody that, was, yeah, everybody knew. But in the big house, in the plantation house, it was never to be discussed. They pretended like things like that didn't matter. And when we had our children out in the slave quarters, and those kids came out, a little bit lighter than the rest of the family, we knew what happened, but over in the big house, you know, Mrs. Such and such, swept it under the rug. We're not going to talk about that. And they knew. They knew. Everybody knew. We were bed warmers, back in the day. But they knew. So yeah, a lot of that stuff does stem. We just carry it around. We carry it from generation to generation. Is what I call the form of generational curses, which could be broken, in a lot of generations. A lot of families can break that. We don't have to continue to carry that. It's just like, racism down here is carried on from generation to generation. We don't have to, teach our kids how to be racist, and we don't have to teach our kids how to be, secret society.
Well,
Why do you do that?
well, you done brought up a whole other topic now, because one thing, and I want to read this comment first. While I was a motivator, I was told, and this hurt my heart. And I've heard her say this before. I was told, meaning she was told, I thought something like that happened to you. Like, I knew that this happened to you. And sincerely, my mother, she said, I was told, I thought something like that happened to you. Sincerely, my mother. I'm just saying. So her mother told her, well, if you think something like that happened to your daughter, let's address it. But my question,
let's address it.
Was it fear? Did they not know how to address it? I don't know. Because I wasn't the one going through it. I wasn't on that end.
Yeah.
It irks me.
Yeah.
But I can't say, and that's a topic I want to talk about. It irks me because the inner Rod want to say, how could someone do that? And I'd still say, how could someone do that?
How could you do that?
But I often hear people say what they would do if it was them.
You don't know though.
What would you do if it was you? How? That's what I'm going to. What would you do? If I caught a man with my woman, I'd blow his head. Would you really?
You don't know that. You feel like that right now because we're talking about it. But when you're in that moment, and just like I told you last week, I don't know what it feels like to be cheated on. I don't think I've ever been cheated on. If I was, it was a secret. It was swept under the rug.
It probably was one of them black secrets.
You know what I'm saying? But if something like that, if my daughter ever came and told me something like that, I know for a fact, because I know me at 52 years old, I don't have a cool button. So I'm going to get whoever did it. Even, she could have said, well, when I was 5 years old, so and so and so and so and so, I'm going to get you now. If you're still alive, I'm going to get you now. And I just know that because that's me. I can't speak for anybody else. But when it comes to what you're talking about, definitely opening up that can of worms. I'm definitely going to say, how could you keep, my biological father, grandfather, or whatever from me? Were you trying to protect me, or were you trying to save face? What was really going on?
Well, see, I could relate to another woman saying what they would do, but I don't know. But I know a daughter telling their mother, like, while I was motivating, being told, I thought something like that happened to you.
Right.
No. What you
you should have had that conversation at the time you had the thought. Yeah.
What you should have said is, I knew something like that happened to you.
I knew something like that happened to you, but I dropped the ball.
To do. I could.
Yeah.
I knew something like that happened to you.
Yeah.
Because if you're thinking, it probably did.
Because at that point, you should be asking your daughter forgiveness. I dropped the ball, and I need to ask your forgiveness because I wasn't a good parent. Just own up to it and just say that.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Now, I would do this. I can't say I would do this here. I wouldn't ask for my daughter's forgiveness. You know what? I wouldn't ask the question, can you forgive me? I would make a statement. I pray to God that one day you forgive me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even
Either
ask
way,
you
as
right
long as it
now.
gets to,
Right.
because you know what it does for the child is, you're not only having that conversation, but you're taking a load off of that person. That inner child now feels, a sigh of relief, because at least that part, you can't do anything about the action that actually happened to you. But now that, it's out in the open, I don't feel that weight, on me. We can have this conversation openly. And it's, you know what I'm saying? It's out now. It's not something that you have to, lock away and we're never going to have this conversation. Like, no, it's out in the open. That's what it does for me. I'm just like, well, finally, can we just have a real conversation about this? Because at the end of the day, this is altered my life forever. I'm never going to get those moments back.
You know,
Do you realize something? When something like that happens to your kid, there is something biblical that female can never give her husband when she gets married, because it's been taken away. She'll never be able to say on her wedding night that you're the only person I gave myself to, because she was forced into a situation she didn't have to be in.
I forgot what I was about to say. I keep saying I'm going to write this stuff down because I get caught up.
Where's your notebook?
I
Where's
know,
where's
but you be telling these remixes. Your stories be going. I be forgetting. I be so deep in what you saying, and I be forgetting. I got my notebook right over there, but I can't even write that fast. I can't type that fast. I can't write that fast. But like what Twanna said, the fact that I don't think anybody I married was a virgin anyway. But I don't know. I mean, it's just
good from a female perspective. That is important for some of us.
yeah.
That's
Uh,
special.
Why Loves and Motivate said, never ask for forgiveness. And speaking of her mother, I forgive though. That trauma took too much for me, and I give it no control over my life now. And that is a
Yeah,
strong, strong, strong woman. I'm
yeah,
not going to say that's a strong black woman because that's a
yeah.
strong period.
And
But
you have to ask forgiveness, because the Bible says that. I mean, I'm just speaking from. I'm a woman of faith, so in my mind, the Bible is right. Now I
you're a
know
woman of you're a woman of
everybody does
faith,
not
but
do that.
you're a
Everybody
woman of
doesn't
faith,
do.
but
Yeah.
you and Lucille are handling some business.
Oh, for sure.
I'm messing
There's
with you.
war in the Bible. I'm just telling you, I look, I'm a human being having a spiritual experience, and this human side of me will definitely get down with you.
Mm.
Now, I might have, if I have time to repent and I don't go to hell and I repent, and God forgives me, that's all I can ask for. That's more than enough for me. But I know the human side of me very well,
Mm.
and she is not going to act right.
Mm. Yeah, I just wondered that I have my opinion, but I just wonder if slavery played a part in this.
Definitely,
I grew up in the
for
South.
sure.
I grew up in the South, and I grew up in a time where, um, uh, yes, yes, so do I, Jackie. I grew up in a time where um, civil rights was coming to a close.
Yeah,
I was born in '69, and I never forget in what my parents called a den, but it wasn't a den; it was a room. But
yeah,
we're gonna say a den for them. In the den, they had their graduation pictures, their class pictures, and it was no more than say 30, 35, 40 people, and it was two different big old whatever size it was, and they went to an all black high school, Reed High School, which actually became my elementary school, but they went there and it was their high school. And
hmm,
I grew up in a town where blacks lived on one side and whites lived on the other. I grew up in an
yeah,
era where that looking in the eye was an issue because it wasn't supposed to happen. Or you call so and so. I call my elders Mr. and Mrs. because that's how I was raised.
absolutely, yeah,
But but
absolutely,
you had people that were younger than you calling people because they were a different race, Mr. So and so and Mrs. So and so. And
Absolutely.
I remember my great grandfather bought a lot of property, and he passed, and it was left. And I remember my aunt saying, I called down and I questioned. That's what it was. We got the check, and for the first time, the check went to the left because Rod was now growing up. Rod was getting into finance. Rod was getting into money. The check went to the left, and the statement of the expenses came to the forefront. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, how much property is this? Why am I getting this amount of money? And I started looking at how much money they were getting. How much? Hell, they was getting more money than we were getting. So your boy called down to the lawyer, which happened to be Caucasian, down in the South, and said, "Hey, can you explain this? This is not making sense to me." Well, you know what he had the nerve to tell me? What you doing? Taking pictures of me?
Yeah, I'm taking pictures of the
okay.
the stream.
Okay. You know, well, hell, I don't know if nobody else have. Do you know what he had the nerve you know what he had the nerve to tell me, Twanna? He had the nerve to tell me, and I tell you what I would have did. I'd have choked him if I'd have been there, but he had the nerve to tell me that I was lucky because his grandfather played a huge part in my great grandfather being able to keep that property during the Great Depression.
Wow.
And my response, man, I don't give a damn about none of that. I wasn't there when they was helping each other out and all this BS you talking about, but I cursed. I said, I don't have nothing to do with that. But I tell you one thing, you're lucky that my aunt is the chairperson or the head dog on this trust fund, because if Rod was, I'd fire your ass right now. I would fire you right now, and and then next thing I know, he couldn't handle me. He called my aunt, and she called, well, Rod, you know that, man, I don't know nothing. I almost disrespected her because he had me so pissed off, and that would have been the total wrong thing to do. You know, he helped us out, and I don't know nothing. I know, well, I know his grandfather supposed to help my great grandfather, but I know for a fact he's screwing us now. And pardon my French, aunt, and I said her name. But hey, we got a special guest in the house.
Oh, yeah?
We got a special guest in the house.
Who we got?
This guest really needs no introduction. This here is a pleasure and an honor and a privilege for this to be going on. This young lady that's getting ready to come to the screen once flew a space shuttle to Mars, but they didn't put it on the news because they didn't want nobody to know she was that bad. No,
wow.
She didn't do all that. I'm kidding. But this is the original co-host that I rock with on the Lunch Combos, Miss Angie Pooh 215 channel. What's up, my sister?
What it do? What it do?
Hi.
What it do? Hi.
Hey, what's going on? Angie,
did you know it's
215 channel. Angie meet Twanna Yvette. Twanna Yvette meet Angie.
What's up?
And this was unexpected.
I'm ready for the threesome. I'm ready for the threesome. So we're about to do
it. She mentioned a three-way today. And not necessarily on this here live stream, Twanna, and it was with me, her, and someone else. But I know she's big on topics, and she's actually one of the reasons that I started doing interviews on this channel. So hopefully, and I probably should have let you know beforehand, but it was kind of a spontaneous.
No, it's fine.
So what's up, Angie?
Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna go right into it because y'all said you ain't had no questions, so I need to be asking all the questions. I am the all the questions lady. Okay, you ready?
Ready.
Would you now? I'm gonna let her do one. You do one. Her do one. You do one. Okay.
Now, see, you getting what you wanted, Twanna. You said the people.
Listen. Hey.
All right. So who go first? Twanna go first, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So Miss Twanna, you ready?
I'm ready.
Do you prefer for you to spend more time as a couple or more time out with your friends?
Damn, I just had this conversation yesterday.
If
Man,
I were in a relationship, I would definitely want to spend more time with my spouse. Definitely.
Okay, I'm opposite, but we cool.
I'm single, but if I were in a relationship, I would pick him every time.
Oh, okay. Pick him, baby. Pick him. You go, sis. You go, sis. Power to the people. Mr. Right, the man
yeah.
to the left. How would you define trust?
Wait, why come I ain't get that
Come on,
simple
y'all.
ass question
Put the
Twanna
volume
got?
up. Put the volume up.
Why I gotta get a college level question and she got a third grade question?
Pause. Pause. Wait. You can't miss my question.
All right. You know what? What was the question again?
All right, I go with something else. What's the
How would I define?
non-negotiable?
No, I'm answering that question. Hell no. How do I define trust, right? All right.
Yeah.
I think trust is it's more, it's not one thing, obviously, but trust is knowing you can depend on a person. Trust is knowing that that person is going to do the right thing when you're not looking, and more importantly, when you're not there.
Yeah.
Trust is knowing when you go to sleep at night or you're away that this person has your back. You know, trust ain't, a lot of people say, what, you don't trust me, but they can't define trust. Rod, your humor. Man, I ain't even did nothing, Jackie.
That was a politically correct answer.
Huh?
That was a politically correct answer.
What you want me to say?
For the
That's my answer, Andrew. Andrew, what you want me to say? Trust. All right, here. This is what Andrew wants. Trust is not going. Trust is not going out laying up with another woman. I don't know what the hell you want me to say. Trust. I mean,
y'all mean. What do y'all mean that?
That wasn't politically correct. I answered it the way I really believe. I mean, now, all right. Trust is, y'all, I'm gonna get Angie's answer. Trust is me not smashing nothing when my woman ain't around. I don't know what you want me to say, how you want me to say it.
He always gonna mess that up. Miss Tawanda, are you ready?
I am ready.
No, you're not ready?
I am.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay, sis. If you could switch lives for one day, who would it be with and what would you do first?
Wow.
Yeah.
If I could?
That's a tough question.
Oh, I got her stuff too.
If I could. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't think of anybody straight off the bat. If I could switch lives with somebody, I like my life, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm good. I'm just saying, like, I know a lot of people would probably do like the famous thing. I want to be Oprah. I want to be this. I want to be that. But you're also taking on their responsibility as well. And I ain't really trying to be that famous. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm that girl and all, but I ain't trying to, be on a plane, every couple of days and you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to do all that. Like, I'm 52. I'm trying to go out with my man. I'm trying to relax. I'm trying to spend time with the grandkids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm pretty content. I'm happy. So nobody.
Happy people.
Yeah.
Turning. Come on, turning. Oh, come on, right? How's he doing that? How he doing that? Happy people.
You know I ain't dancing.
You ain't dancing?
All right, Ryan, your question coming up. You he do the 2-step with a little twist. That's it. He just do like this, like this. That's it.
I do the 1.5 step.
Like
Matter of fact, I do.
Oh man, that's wild.
What fictional character do you relate to the most, and why? Now don't go say Popeye, the silly.
Please don't do that.
What fictional character?
It's
Come
ironic you
on.
asked me that because, but he wasn't fictional. He was real, but it was a movie made about it, so he wasn't really fictional. But since I don't know his name, he's fictional to me. But that guy damn, what's his name? Will Smith played in that movie In Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah, the pursuit of happiness. Yeah, that the
No,
father.
He
Yeah.
would not let anyone take his dream.
Yeah,
And he was put in a bad situation where he had to protect his child. Well, in this case, it happened to be a son. And even when his invention was almost destroyed, his thought was almost destroyed, his dream was almost destroyed, he wouldn't quit, he wouldn't give up. He went, and if you ever want to see me cry, if you played a part of that movie where he was in the bathroom and somebody was knocking on the door.
yes. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Ears up and said, it's spaceships and aliens. And so if I could be even though it's based on a true story, that's how I kind of look at my life, as that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
Good answer.
So-
Good answer. Good
Okay,
answer.
Miss Twanna.
You wasn't
Good
ready for
answer. Good answer. Let's give him class.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
that. See, Jack, it is a
Everybody
serious
gets
side
a
of me. It is
Good
a serious-
answer.
All right. So, Miss Tawanda,
Yes.
sis, I'm coming at you. I'm coming after you, sis. I'm coming after you. In a good way. What's something that comes easy to you?
Music.
Wow.
What
Yeah.
type of music? You gotta give me an example. Come on.
Well,
example.
like just
Go
about
ahead.
any kind. I started playing by ear, different instruments when I was like 4 or 5 years old.
Okay.
I started singing. My mom used to let me sing. You know, at Easter you got a little Easter speech where she used to let me sing. Um, yeah, I was real young, and she used to let me sing instead of doing the Easter speeches. And so then when I got in school, I started playing the flute and percussion, and it just grew from there. I've never picked up an instrument and not been able to play it. Like if I'm interested in playing it, I can instantly learn how. But my first instrument was the piano. When I was a kid, I had like a little organ or whatever, but it just like maybe when I was 13, she bought me my first piano. But we're musically inclined, so it just kind of, it's something that's natural. So I've always sang in a church choir, sang in a studio, or just whatever.
Okay.
If I've ever been on a stage,
It's not what you
yeah,
wanna do.
if I've ever been on a stage, it was because I was singing. It would, no other reason. So it just I grew up
Okay.
in it, and yeah.
No. You're not going to just tell us this, because I believe everybody in the audience, they want to hear. So you got to give us a sample. I don't believe you. Come on.
Really?
What, she got
Oh,
sitting at a piano or something?
Come on.
yeah, because I ain't got no piano in here, so I can't play for y'all.
Can you just hit a note?
Edge it for
Can I
real.
hit a note? What you want to hear me sing? Like, what do I?
Oh,
I'm on the
I got a
spot. What
couple
do I
of
do?
songs. I got songs. I won't complain.
Oh no,
look.
girl. Let's see. Tragedies are commonplace All kinds of diseases. People are slipping away. The economy's down. I can't get enough pay. As for me, all I can say is thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me.
Yep. Y'all better give her a hand clap. Give her a hand clap. I want some clap.
That was on the spot. Don't judge me. Don't judge
No
me.
judgment. We need some claps. We need some claps. She did that. Y'all weren't ready. She did that.
Twanna, when you be singing, do people, when you used to be in the church, did you have that church member that tried to join in with you and mess the whole show?
You know what? I did. And I never thought about pulling a Kim Burrell until she did it. She said, this is a solo. this is a solo.
I'm glad you got that question. Because all
I
I
never.
can say is,
I never thought about pulling a Kim Burrell until Kim Burrell did it. She said, be quiet now. This is a solo. You can join in a minute. I never thought about doing that. But it happened every time. If I was singing, like Jackie said, I won't complain. Angie Pooh. I've always gotten that request at a funeral or something like that. You always gonna get people to join in, and somebody always gonna get to shout. Always, it never fails. They always gonna flip a bench or something.
You know when I used to get in the most trouble at church? I used to get in the most trouble at church, Twanna. When me and my brother used to predict.
You was cutting up at church. I know you.
We used to predict when somebody was about to shout, because they shouted every Sunday.
All us kids used to do that every Sunday. Same person.
And me and my brother used to elbow. Here it come, bro.
Here it come.
Next day, you know, they're over there for them feet get to going.
That was the best part of church. Or have you ever, Rod? Have y'all ever caught somebody cussing at church?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
In tongues.
Oh yeah.
I ain't never caught nobody in tongue, but yeah, I think everybody done probably slipped up.
Man, them be the best Sundays, because you be like a little kid with your little gum or candy. You be like, yes, this was a good Sunday.
I had these cell phones when I was a kid at church, so I could have just filmed some of this stuff.
Listen, when my daughter was growing up, her and her friends were the worst. They would catch people sleeping. You end up on Facebook. They would catch people sleeping. They would film you, take pictures of it or whatever, and don't let somebody silly run the camera. See, back then we had VHS. Some of our kids don't know. They'll never know what a VHS is. But we have VHS, and you be playing the camera back, and the silly cameraman will catch you with your mouth open. You be asleep. You be over there like dead in the middle of church. Like, oh my God.
What's up, man?
That was you.
That was you. All right.
Because I'm a young girl.
Uh-huh.
What the hell is a VHS?
Are you serious?
You know what a VHS is?
Are you serious?
She kidding.
Do you know what a VA? Do you know what a
she kidding, man. Angie know.
It goes in a VCR. Angie, you lying?
Okay, I got you.
Hey, Angie, I gotta go back, man. I want to answer one of Tawana's questions that she didn't answer.
Okay, what?
If you could be one person for a day, who would it be, and what would you do?
Who would you be?
This gonna blow your mind. Don't y'all judge me. I'm just being real though. Y'all know I keep it real. Cause I heard a lot of rumors, and I don't know if they were true. And they but one way for me to find out. I would want to, for one day, I would want to be Martin Luther King, so I could see what he was doing when he wasn't marching. Because I heard when he wasn't marching, he had a whole lot going on.
Oh, baby. You don't want to be Martin when he wasn't marching, because when he wasn't marching, he was walking in somebody else's.
See,
let me shut up, because
hey, Angie, you be having them questions and I be having them answers.
Listen, we might get banned off of YouTube. We start talking about the Martin.
Yeah, let's not, because I heard about Martin Luther King Jr. and I heard about some of them escapades.
Well.
Yeah.
See, that what I mean. I just
know
unless you him and you can do.
Hey, you pick another person. Pick
Huh?
Yeah, child, pick somebody else, honey. Let somebody else do it.
No, y'all ain't throwing no stipulations after I done came up with it.
Mm-mm.
Said,
another.
Let get somebody else to do it. No, don't
Can
get
we get
Martin to
some
do it,
tomatoes?
honey.
Hit PBT with a tomato, please. Throw some tomatoes.
I don't care. I stick with that. That's
I
all
don't
it
care.
is.
With his lip stuck out. I don't care.
What? You lying?
You sound like Wild Love's a motivation. She always act like I got my mouth poked out or something. All right. Well, then ask me another question then.
All right, you ready?
I stay
Are
ready.
you ready? Whole
stay
squad
ready.
ready. We ready. Okay.
Child, that's going in the news.
What do you like most about you, Rod?
That I'm a straightforward person. That I like the fact that I ain't got time to sugarcoat. You really don't have to wonder what I'm thinking. And sometimes they get me in trouble because sometimes I say what I'm thinking, and then I have to go back and say maybe I shouldn't have said it. But honestly, that's what I like most about me. And I like.
Tawanda,
I like
you smell that? You smell that, Tawanda?
I'm on it.
I also like the fact, believe it or not, a lot of people don't believe this. I have a big heart.
I believe that.
Yeah, I believe that part.
Yeah,
I believe that was the first one. The first one.
Yeah.
No, but I do. I like the fact that I have a big heart and I speak my mind.
Okay.
All right. So I need you guys to be like extra right now. I need you to just shake your arms and get comfortable because the next questions I'm about to ask you, I need you to be comfortable. Okay.
All right.
We're gonna say comfortable.
All right.
What does your partner find you irresistible about yourself?
Tawana says she ain't in a relationship, so I don't know.
I'm single.
Okay, well, what do you find?
But I can tell you about my ex.
Okay.
So irresistible in there was like this one dress that if I wore that dress, we probably wouldn't make it out of the door. I don't know what it was about this dress, but you put it on, you think you're about to go out to a nice dinner and all of the things, and it's like we don't even make it to the car. Like, what is wrong with you? Can't you keep your hands to yourself type of dress? And it wasn't like a freakum dress, you know what I'm saying? But it was kind of form fitting, you know what I'm saying? It was form fitting. It was, it was a little extra, when you put your little diamonds on and be a little blingy or whatever. But I just, myself, I just thought, oh, this is a nice little dress. But see, he bought it. So he knew what he was doing. He picked that dress. He bought that dress for me. So he knew what he was doing. That's what that was.
Hey, I'm here, Angie. I'm just changing.
Look, we have a request.
He dipped out.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Where you get the dress from?
Actually, he took me shopping at a store called Belk. I don't know if you guys have it, but I'm in Alabama. We went to Belk and he got this dress. It was a T-length, which is a little bit past your knees, right?
Mhm.
And it was form fitting, but it wasn't like bodycon material. It was very like, it was fitted.
Okay.
And when I put it on, it did look like it was tailored. And I was like, this is nice. I like the material. I was like, I ain't gonna be able to wear this to church, but I could definitely wear it, out on a date with my husband, because I was married at the time. So I was like, yes. So, I would always try to do an updo. My updo would always end up down because, he trying to get down or whatever. And so now I can honestly say that I know why he picked that dress, and why he bought it. That was his favorite.
I feel like that was your freakum dress.
I think that could have been. Because, when I be thinking of a freakum dress, I be thinking bodycon, it ain't much material. But to him, that was probably the freakum dress. Mm-hmm. And you got to have on heels now. Oh, yeah. Full face, full glam. Definitely with some heels. Listen, don't be wearing no kitten heels with the freakum dress now. They got to at least be 4 inches.
Oh, we got to. Wouldn't have it no other way.
Okay. So
That part.
that part, girl.
I had to change my
So
battery, man.
is this your first threesome?
Yeah, me. Yeah, I don't go live with anybody. I've been live with one other person besides Rod. I don't never go live.
Okay, so how you feeling good about your threesome though? Like you
I think
feeling good?
it's fun. It's fun to be on camera with other people and talk, and you know what I'm saying. Like we kicking it.
That's what I'm
This
talking
is
about.
fun. We kicking it. This is fun. I like it. I
I'm
like
glad,
it.
and I like it so much. I wouldn't mind doing this here every couple
Yeah,
episodes.
cause I know the audience has got to be having fun. You know what I'm saying? Cause we're
And if we
all
can get
three
them involved,
characters.
if we can get them involved, like Angie, where they actually come up, like I am really trying to get Wild Loves to motivate, come on,
Yeah,
and even with our avatar, I'm not a fan of the avatar, but until people get
not
comfortable,
at all. You got cam up on this show.
but until people get comfortable,
No,
then
you got to cam up on this show.
well,
No.
y'all, we will be doing it on, we'll be doing a multicast, or we'll be alternating. So I got to
Yeah.
give Twanna a 50-50 say so with this. So, but that's just one person. Now I can't take that one to the board of directors because
And yeah, and Angie Pooh, just let me say that you are welcome anytime. You can come kick it. Just
yeah,
yeah, subscribe and I'll subscribe back and you can kick it anytime.
this is your first meeting.
Rod wants me to start going live on YouTube, and I go live other places. So I'm giving it a chance. I'm giving it an opportunity. Now I do have just a short commercial break. I do have a Tim Norman update for those of you who followed me for the Tim Norman story. There is an update. I can't tell you what it is, but just know that you're gonna be shocked. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that live or if I'm gonna make a video. I don't know. We'll see.
Can you give
But
us a
there is.
little bit? Can you give us a little bit? Because sharing is caring. Sharing is caring.
Tim Norman has hired a new team of attorneys, and some things are taking place. And yes, Miss Robbie is involved. That's all I can say.
She cut the check. She cut the check.
I can't say nothing else. Y'all just have to wait for the video.
Not good and quickie. She done gave me a little quickie, and now I'm looking back at it. Like, what's going on?
I'm gonna drop the video tomorrow, so y'all make sure you stay tuned. I'm gonna drop the video tomorrow.
And that is on Twanna's channel, and we'll be dropping Twanna's channel here shortly.
That's going to be on Twanna Event on Demand. That's where I do all my news stories, and so it's a hot, juicy. And I also have a few details on Diddy that I don't think anybody else is aware of. There are two new characters that have come out. One was his former assistant, and the other one is a air flight attendant. And they've come out with some things. So we're going to be talking about that tomorrow as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot going on. It's going to be a lot going on. My last question to you, the point to the blank to the experience. My last question. What does your partner find? Wait, let me get it right. What does your partner find irresistible on you?
You know, I was hoping you didn't ask because I'll be honest, man. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I really don't know. I'm being as honest as I can be. I really I don't know.
So like you're currently in a relationship right now?
Yeah.
What has she complimented you on?
Nothing. No, I'm kidding. But I really don't know. I wouldn't think that there's anything that's necessarily irresistible. I think there may be some good qualities or traits, but I don't know if there's anything irresistible.
So you're not cooking breakfast in the kitchen with an apron in the
anything? You got to give us something, Rod. Come on, man.
serious, man. I'm serious.
No
I
thumb.
really don't know what she finds irresistible. I really don't know.
No
I'm just
thumb.
saying. Okay. Let me ask you this: is it a long distance relationship?
Yeah.
So y'all are okay. So are y'all like doing the freakum on the phone?
Doing the what?
The
The freak.
glory hole.
I can't
The,
say it on
the
YouTube.
glory hole.
Oh,
The glory hole.
we're very explorable.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
and you ain't got no compliments,
I can't say
or
I
you
didn't say
just don't want to tell
no.
us. You don't want to say what it is.
I've never gotten any compliments.
You don't want to tell us what it is.
I just
Oh,
said
oh, oh, I heard the phone ring. It said change the subject.
yeah, I just said I really don't know what's irresistible. I never really thought about that. Like
What
I
do you
just
think? What do you think that's the most irresistible
I was
part of you?
like I said, I was hoping you didn't ask me that question because I don't
I mean, like my ex used to be like, what's really great is in the morning when I wake you up and you smile. Like that smile, makes my whole day. If you don't smile, then I'm like,
now
what's the
I can
matter?
name
What's
some
wrong?
stuff that
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like
I may
that.
be able to name some stuff that I find irresistible, but as far as what do I think's irresistible about me?
Okay, so tell us. Give me one example and let me go.
Of what? There's what's irresistible about me?
About
What do you
her.
think?
What do you like about her?
Uh I think
Irresistible. Like you just love it.
I think it's the looks. It's some looks that I get from her. Like not necessarily one look, but it's certain looks that I get.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Different looks for different situations.
Okay.
Uh, because she got some very, very, very cute little eyes, and it's certain looks it's certain things that happen. I get this look.
So her eyes are irresistible. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But as far as
Yes.
what's irresistible about me, I really don't know. I'll find out though. Tune in for a future episode.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Because
Okay.
we're not gonna forget this question. We're not gonna forget this question.
I know y'all ain't, and I ain't gonna forget to answer it because Angela, no, I typically answer any question, but I don't make up anything.
I just feel like if you're in a relationship with somebody, thanks Angie Poo for like bringing this up because I just feel like if you're in a relationship with somebody, there's always that certain something, that first attraction, and you were just like, it just made you want to get to know that person more. It just
There's
made
some
it was something that
something
gave you the butterflies in the stomach. You know what I mean? Like I can distinctly remember I dated this guy named Troy, and his eyes were just gorgeous. They weren't like green or anything. You know what I'm saying? Just beautiful brown eyes. And every time he'd look at me, he would like blink, and I'm like, dang it, his eyelashes are longer than mine. Like I don't know how I feel about this, but you got the little butterflies in the stomach and stuff, and I'm like, that's cute. And I noticed it every time. If I was attracted to somebody, there was always something. You know what I mean? And for some of us, especially women, I feel like that becomes the irresistible. That's their charm. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know that. Remember that game show where you used to get a lifeline? Well, my lifeline's reaching out to me, and
You gotta go. Is that the one? Is that the missus? You gotta go. That's your better half.
yeah, 20, yeah. I just said,
Cause we don't want to be an interference, honey. We can call this a night. We can
no,
go.
oh no, this ain't got nothing to do
Okay.
with
Okay. I was just saying.
the question is being answered because I never really asked, but I don't know. I'm being told don't say that, but
Oh.
I'm trying to get clarification here before I answer it. Y'all might get the answer tonight,
Okay. Okay.
but
Ooh.
Okay. While we waiting for that, I just got one more question and then I'm gonna roll out.
you can have 5 more questions. I need all the watch time I can get, but go ahead.
I just got in from class. I'm tired. Anyhow, y'all want to play catch a girl, get a girl?
I'm trying to get the 411. I want the scoop. I'm just like, who's dating my brother? And like, what? Like, What's her name? What she look like? How tall is she? You know, like all the good stuff. And what do we wear at the wedding? What color is the wedding gonna be? Is this a destination wedding? Like, what's going on? You know, I just want to know.
It's gonna be in St. Thomas.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I need to pack?
So, y'all, let me make sure I understand this. What's going on here? Y'all done went from what's irresistible to who it is to a destination wedding. Am I invited? What do I need to pack?
I know I'm invited because I'm singing. You know, and just to let you know, I do have a minister's license. So if you need an officiant,
oh shoot!
Yeah, I got one question. Do you charge?
Not for you.
No, it's
not for you.
It's the free 99.
Not for you. No, I'm not charging that for you.
I believe in donations now. Hey, I got a question. Is Jackie still here? Because Jackie usually be the one that's laughing and stuff.
I don't know. Jackie is probably somewhere
right now.
Jackie is probably on her couch dying laughing. She probably screaming right now. We have got to learn to act better on this show. Like this.
No, I don't want to act better. I'll be a mile right now.
We be doing too much. Like we've got.
Okay, all right. I think I got a little amplification here.
Okay, come on. We got something. Let's go.
We got some tea.
Oh boy. See,
what's tea, bro? What's tea?
This lad park. I don't need no problems. But I love how you hold me, my hand laying down, your head in my lap, and I get to touch your hair. It's your touch.
I'm with it.
I ain't gonna tell y'all the first one, but it ain't what y'all probably thinking. But I you know.
All right, I ain't mad.
What you thinking? What do you think we thinking?
Well, the first one was that mouth of yours is irresistible. That's how
okay.
For clarification. Look at it.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Well, I ain't said nothing. I got 8 people in here. I'm about to give the people what they want. No, y'all can leave. It'll be the Rod and Rod show now.
It was just.
Child, your girlfriend that melted my ice. I gotta go get some more ice for my drink, child. Y'all too much.
I gotta be quiet.
That part.
We ain't gonna get you in trouble. Don't worry about it.
That part.
Denise over there crying, laughing. Well, I let them over there laugh. Everybody laughing, man. Y'all just
see, that's why I can appreciate Angie, because she got all up in your business. Like I ain't want to ask no, but Angie, we need her because she just got all up in your business. So I'm just the amen choir over here. I'm just amen and Angie at this point.
This is how I lunch. Our lunch combos are like this.
Is this a thruffle?
I don't know.
Angie does most of the.
Because I can promise you, I would not have thought to ask Rod that question in a million years.
You need to come to the lunch combo. That was nothing. Like today, I was asked. This is what I was asked today. Do I prefer a queen bed, a king bed, or a Cali king?
A Cali king.
No, damn that. I think each bed.
Wait. Pause. Why did you say, sis, the California king? Why you do all that?
Because you got more room.
In a bad way?
In a good way.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because like in my mind, when you married, it's no holds barred. You need all the room you can get.
I'm thinking about telling you, Twanna. Let me tell you mine. All right, first of all,
what did you say? What you say, Queen?
Event yours. Thank you for coming back. When you were here when we were still.
Thank you.
And y'all check out if you're a content creator. If you don't mind putting hashtag content creator in here so people will know you creating that content. Man, we got Liam in here. All right, so here's what my answer was. What did I walk in on? Oh, Liam, you walked into the Rod Twanna Podcast with special guest off the chain ass
Angie Pooh.
That's what you walked into. All right.
Yeah, you walked in on a little something.
So, my answer is every bed got its season.
Okay, tell a season. Let's go.
A queen size bed. I don't want you to be able to get away from me. Ain't that much room in there. I don't want you to be able to get away.
Okay.
I could just move a little bit and I'm there. I'm at the promise. I'm at the promised land. Now, a king size bed, I think that's when you start to get a little older and you want a little bit of space. You don't want too much space. You want a little bit of space. A California king, that's not when you don't want to be bothered. You got a whole damn football field. I gotta damn them get up and walk to the other side of the bed.
I just feel like with a cat, Rod, sometimes you just need a little extra space, a little extra room to do what you need to do to get the job done. You can't do that no full size, no queen size bed. Listen.
I disagree. I'm just gonna call it. Y'all don't want me to be.
And then I'm gonna tell you about me. I'm kind of like a dude in this sense where when it's over, can you scoot over because it's hot?
See, that's what I don't want. Cause that'd be a damn excuse, man. It be 58 degrees.
I'm hot.
You move over, it's hot. No, hell no.
And then plus I have hot flashes. I'm hot.
Well, see, that's your problem.
We can cuddle after I cool down.
Hey, I came back to the three. Y'all was to the left, but hey, y'all don't ever leave these news because we gonna get spicy. We might have some echoes and see that.
Okay, Angie. We can cuddle after we cool down, but it's hot. Can you scoot over? Dang. See, get off me.
That's why I want.
It's over now.
That's why I want to clean. In the room I sleep in now, I'm
just saying. Can you give me 10 minutes? Dang.
The room I have now.
Over.
Get off me. I'm hot. Move.
But see,
y'all be wrong.
Now, you talking about more room. I'm telling you, I will tell you, in a sexual situation, it's amazing how people can scrunch up in a goddamn on bunk bed if they have to.
Yeah, if you have to. But I'm 52. I don't have to. I will say this though. I am single and I have a queen bed. Just enough room for the queen. But when I am happily married, we'll upgrade.
But now I don't mind having that queen size bed, like I told Angela today, when the woman want to do that flip, the super flip. When you're mad at the man and you flip up and turn your back to him, I hope your ass fall out the bed while you trying to be mad at me. Now that's a perfect time, but I'm joking, y'all. I don't want nobody.
He lying. He ain't joking. Ain't no way he lying. He is not joking. I can see right now when she do the flip, Angie, and then he just take his foot and just help her off the bed.
I didn't know this here. A Cali King is wider, but shorter than a regular King. I never knew that. It don't matter.
No, California King is big. That's a big bed.
Yeah.
Big bed.
You know what?
Yes.
I don't know about women, but I tell you what, a man can be playing in a football game and get a Charlie horse. He fall out in the field. The whole damn medical staff.
That is hilarious.
But let him be up in one of them California Kings or Queen bed, and he in the right position, and he get a Charlie horse. Ain't gonna even affect it. Ain't gonna even know he got a Charlie. He'll know it, but he ain't gonna stop. What you looking at?
You don't get a Charlie horse in a queen bed. Because you be like that. That's that. Give me love, 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 crazy love.
So, Angela, you mean you don't like? Not now. Well, yeah, even now, man, you trying to break like the headboard smacking, bam. Like now when you got kids and stuff.
And we grown. What's wrong?
You gonna need some of them walls that you can't hear through. What you call them? You gonna need some of them.
No, it's just me and my other. And ain't no neighbors. If they hear all that, then I'm like, what's that dude's name? Trey Songz. If they hear all that, yeah. We be banging on the ceiling. She be banging on the wall. But
okay, so I got a question. What's your favorite place to relax?
In the bed.
You really want to know?
In my bed. That's where I go.
You said, where is my favorite place to relax? And I'm speaking in the ladies' presence. My favorite place to relax is in the kitty cat.
Well, I was about to say during love.
Huh?
You lied it. Because I was gonna say, what's your favorite place to go when you?
Oh, well, I don't do all that. What they call it? What's the word for it? All that.
You don't
I can't
do
think
the
of the word.
glory
Like
hole.
I'm not gonna be on like the Empire State Building on the 95th floor or nothing like that. But
really, would you bungee jump into it?
Nope. I ain't bungee jumping for nothing.
You won't zip line into it?
And you crazy as hell. How would you zip line it? Y'all should see them texts I'm getting right now. But no, on a serious note, really, I think my favorite place.
Turn on the air conditioner.
Everybody said what we walk into. My favorite place to relax is by myself. It's probably outside, anywhere outside. Yeah. But I ain't zip lining into nothing. The Griffins, here we go. Everybody want to know what we walked into. Hey, Rod. Hey, Twanna Event, Angie Pooh. Y'all walked into
Five for us.
Y'all walked into real talk. Rod don't sugarcoat nothing, man. The only thing I put sugar in is Kool-Aid and coffee, and I quit drinking Kool-Aid. So we just having real talk here, Griffins.
So, quick question. Are we open to be having fun outside?
Yeah, as long as the mosquitoes ain't biting.
Okay.
Twanna, depending on where you are, because
I have, but I mean, it's
it's been
all right.
I ain't just running outside to hope to do that.
No, ain't nobody just.
You know where I wouldn't mind though. You know the Luxor, even though it's an old hotel now, the Luxor in Las Vegas don't have elevators. They call them inclinators because they go up at it like this here. I wouldn't mind doing that, but you can't feel it. But now outside, man, I heard the worst place to get bit by a mosquito is on the ass.
Ooh. I'm telling you, because you got to put your pants on, and you know what I'm saying? If you reach down there and scratch, then somebody going to be like, what you got? Like, did you bathe? Did you bathe today? What you?
Yeah, so what is this here? I can't see what them little bugs.
I think running.
No, I think them little mosquitoes flying around, man.
That's the runner. Okay.
Oh, Jackie Banks, she crying that. Yeah, but I mean, I just heard that. The reason I asked about Jackie, she like the. It's one thing I can guarantee on the Points Blank Network. Why Love's Motivated is going to keep a conversation going. Meet and I have some heck of a comments. And Jackie going to be just killing herself laughing, her and MC. So, got to put toothpaste. Okay, go ahead.
Toothpaste? Okay.
Oh, you got to put toothpaste on the mosquito bite. Don't help. Especially if it's on your butt. Oh, what?
Earwax.
Is that what it is? Because that toothpaste thing don't work at all. I heard you put toothpaste on a zit. That's what I heard.
For a pimple, earwax. Dig in there.
Really?
Earwax.
Wow.
So we doing lights on or lights off?
We doing what?
Lights on or lights off?
Depend on what the person look like.
Tawanda.
I mean,
Child, what?
I just think if they look like 10 cans of Get Back, then you can have the lights off. I really don't care. But if you're attractive, I want to see what's going on. Hey, see, if it, yo, see, I'm glad somebody can relate. I'm gonna, yeah, it depends on what they look like. If you got a wolf cookie,
I'm just saying, you ain't got no business with a wolf cookie though. What is that about?
What is a wolf cookie?
Because I mean, the only way you get one of them is if you like drunk or something. I ain't never had no wolf cookie, so I don't know.
I thought it was a wolf
MC. Now I ain't been in the dark in a long time for that reason. Now because remember, I like the queen bed because it might be 2 a.m. I might want to slide over and get close. But no, I ain't been in the dark in a minute. But I will, and then not have to be a unattractive person. But lights on, lights off. I really don't care, Angie. I ain't worried about all that. Hell, panties on, panties off, lights on, lights off. I'ma find a way. Look at that.
Okay. So
hey, you don't know how to be edgy to the punch.
I gotta ask you a question.
Yeah.
You pick up a woman, because I believe in the whole chivalry. Like, I think the man's supposed to open up the door, all that stuff. So you pick up a woman, you take her to a restaurant, and you go to the bathroom, you come out, and then she like, let's go. What's your first reaction after she said, let's go?
I'm gonna think I did something wrong.
Okay.
Some men will think they're about to go get something.
What's the question?
So you take her out on a date, you take him out on a date or whatever, you come out the bathroom, as soon as you get out, he say, let's go. What you gonna do? What you think?
Let's go? Like, let's leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go.
Okay. So you're saying, Mr. Rod, you're okay with her paying the bill.
No, I didn't say that. You didn't say nothing about no bill. You said, what if she said let's go?
She said, let's go. You came out the bathroom, dinner is done. She said, let's go.
Oh, I didn't know dinner was done. I thought we just got there or something.
No, dinner's done. Y'all already ate.
Oh. And she done paid the bill and say, let's go.
She paid the bill, yeah.
How you feeling?
Maybe not immediately, but I'm gonna find a way to find out how much it was, if I can, if it was something expensive, and try to reimburse her.
I knew he was gonna say that. Really? I knew he was gonna say that. He don't like for women to pay for stuff for him.
Like it's happened, and I'm not a fan of it at all.
It's a man thing. Yeah.
It's happened, but it bothers me.
Okay.
I may not say nothing about it. I may say something about it, or I may not say nothing about it, but deep down it bothers
me. Yeah.
Tawanda?
You killing me with that. It's Tawana, Angie, with 2 N's. You keep saying Tawana, you throwing me off. She ain't gonna say nothing.
I say Tawana.
Oh, I thought you said Tawana. Liam said he okay.
I'm okay with her paying if she wants to. I mean, I paid. I didn't ask him if, you know what I mean? He was in the restroom when the bill came, so I just laid down my card. It turned into a bit of a fight. So I just, from that moment on, I never offered to pay.
Yeah, I've been in situations
that ended up being in a real big fight all the way to the crib, and I think that was probably the last time we went out, me and that certain person, because I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think it was going to be a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I work, you work, I got money in my account, you got money in your account. So we both ate. We both got full, so
it's happened to me on a couple different occasions. And I'm gonna say one occasion is when my money's not quite right.
Thank you, Liam.
Or we've been together for a while, and but neither way, I don't really like it. Like, especially if they hand me their debit or credit card.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like, dang, man, I should be the one doing this. They should be in the bathroom, and they the one that should be coming back, and I'm the one that should be saying, let's go, not the other way around.
Lord have
Okay.
mercy. That's cool.
Okay, so both of y'all have a situation. You looking to get married. You gonna find your husband tomorrow, and you about to get married. So, with that being said, if you do not like your in-laws, and it's really, really bad, do you dissolve the relationship or you stick around?
Hell no, I ain't dissolving no damn relationship. I don't care about the in-law. I ain't marrying them.
That was a part of the reason I got divorced. His kids hated my guts, but in his defense, he was like, it doesn't matter who he married, they were gonna hate the woman because the woman was not their mother. But he never married their mom. So that was always going to be an issue, regardless of who he was in a relationship with. So that was a big issue. I mean, I still cooked like Thanksgiving, Christmas, all that kind of stuff, and they came over, but I think they would pretty much gripe to him or do things to piss him off. They never really said anything to me. They were cordial, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know they didn't like me. But he kind of brought it to my attention. That's the reason they don't come over much. Or like when one of them had a baby, or she had a set of twins or whatever, and she never brought the babies over. And the one time she did bring them over, I wasn't there. I was at work. So I was just like, well, that was odd. Why didn't she wait until I was here? Or why didn't you call me? Or whatever. Don't worry about it. She just wanted to spend time with me. So it just came out in the open one day. Like, she didn't like me, or because he had two girls. They don't care for me. Then they found out he had a third daughter, Asia, and it was the same thing. She didn't like anybody, because why didn't you pick my mom, type of thing. And so I was just like, the next time I get married, I'm going. I don't want no baby mama drama. I don't want no kids drama. I don't want none of that. Your kids need to be grown and, or whatever.
What about the in-laws though? Like
the in-laws, his sisters were cordial. One of them I used to go to church with, but the other two I had like just met. So we weren't really, they lived away. So we didn't really get an opportunity to hang out and all that kind of stuff. Like, we went to dinner a couple of times, but it was like couples. It wasn't like just me and the girls. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't, of course his parents were deceased or whatever. He got to build a relationship with my parents. But then after we had to get a divorce, that quickly dissolved. So, it was odd, because I never thought that my relationship with in-laws would have been like that. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of
Well, I'm gonna tell you my 2 cents. First of all, nowhere have I ever heard in the vows do it say, "Will you, Rod, take this woman, her mama, her daddy, her sisters, her brothers, to be your wife and wear the wife?" So I don't give a
But
damn.
they ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. They're not going anywhere.
Well, I tell you what,
You're married into a family.
If they got a problem with me, well, we need to discuss that, because they got a problem with me. They ain't gonna be at my crib.
You talk about that before the wedding, before
that's part of communication. Now, and I will ask you, am I marrying you or am I marrying your family?
My question would be, why do you not like me? Yeah, that would be my question.
That would be an issue that I'm marrying your family. I understand your family matters to you, and I understand your family has maybe some say so, but I tell you what though, when shit get rough and we need to get some bills paid and we done ran out of money, what your family? Is your family coming over here to help us then?
But the thing is, before that part even happens, Rod, the problems that they could bring into the marriage, are you ready to handle all that? Because there's going to be some lying. They're going to, always talk bad about you to her. They're always going to be, in your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things that could happen, and it's going to get on your nerves. This is hypothetical,
So
by the way, y'all. This is
this
hypothetical.
is what I was getting to after I was asking about the marriage, because it's going to come a time, because we all getting that word OLDER. We all getting older, and
Yeah.
our parents may have to come and live with us. So if her parents is coming to live with you and you don't like her parents, how that
Yeah.
work?
Yeah.
I've been in that situation. We did not like each other, and I don't think they
Yeah.
tried to buy a house. But I just wasn't. It was an uncomfortable situation because I think they were used to running their house, and I think it was a lot of stress that they were unable to run the house they were living in. But I'm gonna tell you, you ain't coming to my house telling me how to run my house. Because what we gonna do, what me and your daughter gonna do, is hurry up and find you an assisted living place. You can go there and do your own stuff.
You gonna put them in a nursing home?
No,
He said, "What's fixing to happen is."
I ain't gonna put it in a nursing home. But I mean, I remember somebody asked me, "Won't you let your dad come stay with you?" I was like, "Oh hell no, that dude would drive me crazy," because I knew how stubborn I am, and I knew how stubborn he is, and he's used to having. He said Shady Acres. He used to have running things his way, and like we would have had a problem. He liked to have all the lights on in the house, but he's in Arkansas where the electric bill is not that high. You do that in Texas, you come up $1,200 electric bill. So, I just. Liam said it happened to him that his in-laws tried to move in and run his house, Shady Acres. I just think, Ed, you got some great questions. I just think it, again, it goes back to what I said at the beginning of this. We don't know what we would do, not beginning of the ride, until we're put in that situation. We really don't.
Okay, so nowadays you see these $10 million weddings. And now that we're seasoned. What's the most we're spending on weddings? Ballpark.
I don't have a figure, but we ain't spending no. Here's my take on it. Here's my take on a wedding and money. I would much rather be conservative on the wedding and go all out or more out on the honeymoon. Mm-hmm. I would rather be conservative on the wedding, and if we want to be conservative on honeymoon and establish us take that money and put it in somewhere where the money can grow, and then we can spend the money we would. If you take, let's say you have a $50,000 wedding, we can actually take some hell of a summer trips for the next 5 years with $50,000 instead of spending it in a 5-hour adventure called a wedding. I would rather make 5 years worth of memories than to have a 5 hours worth of memories. It's just Rod. That's me. But I'm a money guy. I'm a kind of dude that I could take that 50,000 in 5 years. I can flip it to 100 to 250,000.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking at. So,
go ahead, sis. Your turn.
I want a wedding. Yeah, because I never had one. I never got the wedding. My last relationship, we eloped. So it was a semi-destination experience, and it was fun and wild and all that kind of stuff. But I want a wedding, and I'm not getting married ever again without a wedding, which means he can't be broke. I'm 52. Like, I'm going out with a bang. This is gonna be like the last wedding. You know what I mean? This is gonna be it. I'm trying to turn up. So
now my question, Twanna, with that answer,
yeah,
not for you, but for people that want the big weddings.
Yeah.
Is the wedding for you or is the wedding for the people?
It's all about me. I'm the queen. What?
She queen me?
I'm
She queen
what?
me?
because
I mean, I'm gonna make it fun for everybody else, and it could be, and now here's the thing, y'all. I'm not saying that everybody's invited. If you're not on the list, you can't get in. Okay, this is an intimate, soiree. However, you know, I want the venue to be good. I want the food to be good. I want the nuptials to definitely be, unique and you know what I'm saying? Like my officiant has to be saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, fire baptized. I want all that. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a sanctimonious occasion. You know what I'm saying? Have to be in the church, but my officiants, if you're participating in the wedding and you're surrounding the bride and the groom, I just feel like, I need some prayer warriors around. I don't need nobody that's like anti-wedding and bad vibes and all that. There's certain things that have to be in the wedding, and I want my wedding cake to be spectacular. So there's going to be some change. There's going to be some change spent here and there. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't have to be $100,000 wedding. But I definitely want, the wedding of my dreams.
It could be a butter pound cake.
No, I don't want no butter pound cake, boo. I don't want no pound cake. We're not cutting in no pound cake at my soiree. No. But not at my wedding. No.
Again, I'm gonna keep saying we don't know what we'll do until we get it. I just rather, especially like Twanna says she's 52. I think now, and I'm speaking for Rod, I think now I have less time. If I would have got married, well, I did, but it was too young for Rod. But let's say you get married at 22, you spend all this money on the wedding, you have more time to recuperate that money. When you're 52, or in my case, about to be 55 in a couple months, I don't have as much time to recuperate no 100,000 for wedding. What I would rather do with my wife is, how about we take this 100,000 and instead of you retiring at this age, maybe you can retire 55 years earlier, and then we go and enjoy life because we've worked for the last 40, 45 years.
Yeah. I feel you. Rod, side note.
I'm not, first of all, I think, and y'all, please don't shoot me for saying this. I believe a wedding means more to a woman than it does a lot of men. And I think women, I really do. I do. I think what I mean by that, like the decor and the cakes and the this.
I don't know, because my stepdad, meaning my dad, by the way, side note, Rod, check your text messages real quick. My dad was really into it. He picked the color blue. I think my mom picked the bakery, but he knew exactly what type of cake. He was into it. And honey, he looked good for his wedding. He was into it, honey. Like, I was like, okay, work it out. And it was intimate. Like, everybody wasn't invited. It was just like family and a couple of church members, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like, he didn't invite everybody because it was at the house, but it was really pretty. Handmade decorations, the cake, the, attire, everything matched. Like, it was, when we talking like 35 years ago. So
yeah, I was telling Ryan earlier, my thoughts is it's not about getting married, it's about staying married.
It's about staying married, but the entry to staying married, I'm gonna be blinged out, sister.
Okay. I'm on my second one.
You on your second one, so you feel me? We're gonna be blinged out. We doing that. Yeah.
No judgment. Yes. That's right. Okay. Well, do anybody got any questions for me before I go? Because
we're actually about to end this here. And what I'm going to do is I may close out the show. I knew you were about to leave, Angie, and I know Twanna's about to leave, and then I'll just spend maybe 2 minutes closing out the show, if that. Or who knows? We got 10 people. I ain't gonna do that.
You may want to hang out and entertain, sir.
Yeah, I'm responding now. But I know
Well, I was
yeah,
happy to be able to do a
Yeah.
drive. I was able to do a drive by and come and
It's
see him
so glad to. I'm happy to meet you. I hear about you all the time, so it's finally good to put a name to the face. Finally.
Thank you. Thank you. I
all right,
enjoyed my time with you guys.
Thank
what,
you so much.
what I am gonna do right now is to my evening co-host, to one, I'm gonna go ahead and because I know it's getting late, and it's actually getting late for everybody. I know it's even later for it's getting later for Angie because she's an hour ahead of us. So
Oh,
yeah, she's in St. Thomas, and they're kind of on East Coast.
okay.
So and I know Angie gonna depart right after that, but I do got a couple of things that I
Yeah.
want to put out. So Tawana, it's been real.
It's been real, y'all. I love y'all so much.
Just so y'all know, and I can wait until I'll say this here while Tawana's leaving, or the next
Bye,
one.
y'all.
All right, Tawana, thank you so much. The next
Bye.
the next podcast may only be on Tawana's channel. We have to get through. We got to test it next week on with her hosting. We're gonna try to multicast testing. If we can make that work, then we'll go to both channels. If not, we're gonna do what Angie and I do for lunch convos, which we alternate channels. 1 week is on Angie's, 1 week is on mine. Uh, and so make sure I'll if you only subscribe to me, I'll be promoting it on my community tab on the Points Bank Experience. If you're promoted, if you're subscribed to Tawana, you'll see it over there as well. Angie, I want to thank you for coming up and with those questions. It was some stuff which I can carry over to episode 3 that I didn't even get a chance to ask or talk about because you came up and it was greatly appreciated, very enjoyable. We always have a good time when you and I team up. So, and then with
So I
Tawana
got a
being there,
question to ask you.
yeah.
If you have an extra $10,000 right now, what would you do with it?
Man, that's a good question.
Come on, talk about it.
I think initially, the couple people that are super close to me, and I'm talking about like your lady, your daughters, I want to make sure there's nothing they don't need, or see if there's anything they really need. Maybe they haven't told me about. Probably more so her, because both of my daughters are grown and they doing well for themselves. But I think number one is I'd invest to see if I could turn that 10 into 20. And I'm not talking about gamble. I'm talking about solid investments. Give it, I could probably do it in 1 year, but definitely give it between 1 and 3 years, and then be able to look at it and say, now I have 30,000. Now I have 22,000. So
Okay.
I think I would invest it.
Okay. That sounds good. So wait, is this San Diego on your hat now?
Yeah. I
Okay.
changed from whether I had Boston when you and I were live earlier. Now this is San Diego. How you know all the teams?
Because I'm into sports. You talking about, I gotta get a man because he know the sports and this, that, man. I'm into sports. I'm about that life.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, you know all the baseball teams. Yeah, this is San Diego. Actually, when I was out in Phoenix, I saw a yellow version of this hat and I really wanted it, but it was like $45 and I couldn't do it. I couldn't spend that much on a hat. So I ordered this hat online when I first saw it. Once I got it, this was actually the first one I ordered and I paid like $25.
Not bad.
Yeah, I felt like I got a pretty good deal. But then I went crazy and I got all kind of teams, man. But I bought a lot of white ones.
Okay.
And it's cool for my videos and my lives. The white ones are. But I don't know about wearing them out in public because they get dirty real quick.
So. Oh, for sure. Oh.
Well, Wilo's motivated said she would travel in a vest. So, okay. Next question. Any questions?
Oh, yeah. I got some more. How was today for you?
Today was very relaxed. It's kind of weird because I did 2 live streams, and most people would think that's a busy day. But lately, I've been recording multiple videos, then doing a live stream, then promoting, then creating thumbnails. I operated most of the day on 4 hours of sleep, and then I took an hour nap before this live. But to be able to go live with you today and relax and have a brief conversation on the phone earlier before the live, and then come back this evening and do Twanna's and our podcast and have you join. It's been a great day. It's been a great day. I did more laughing today than I have probably in the last couple of weeks.
All right. So now I'm about to get into the meat and greedy. Okay, you ready? I'm about to get into the meat and potatoes because I got some questions to ask.
All right.
So if someone come knocking on your door, we willing to give you $5,000 every month for you to go on OnlyFans and show feet. You doing it?
And show who?
Your feet.
$5,000 to go on OnlyFans to show my feet. Hell yeah, I do it. Yeah. Hell, I wear sandals during the summer for free. So hell yeah, I do that. Shit. I'm not gonna be showing much else now. We ain't gonna have no addendums to the agreement. But if you
want me to tell people, yeah, I work on OnlyFans. And you gonna do it?
Hey, while others motivate, said not them feet. Well, no, I got some pretty feet when I take care of them, but they used to be. I don't know about now, but yeah, I would. $5,000, hell yeah.
Now, would you let your woman do it?
If she's just showing her feet, yeah. As long as I ain't got no, as long as people don't know the location, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't feel like it's a gateway. You know how, like, they say pop-up pass is a gateway to something else. It's not.
Well, we would have to make sure we have communication that this is it. It ain't gonna go from feet to legs to thighs to butts to breasts to. We're not doing all that, and we'd have to. But I tell you, you have to know your partner because money can change a person's mind real quick. We could have a discussion, not me and my partner, but let's just say I could have had a partner where we have a discussion, we have an agreement, but then that money start floating around. That damn agreement go out the window. Let me get a quick sip of water, Angie. Go ahead. Keep going. I'm still here. I ain't moving. I ain't leaving.
Okay, so what about if they offer you enough money for you guys to do it together? They want toe jam together. You do it?
Man, must be some freaky people out there. So $10,000 to look at her feet and my feet. Yeah, I'm in.
What? Do tricks. So you will learn tricks. You will like play footsie. You ready to do that?
Yeah. For 10 grand a month, and all I gotta do is show my feet and get a pedicure.
Yeah.
And we play footsies. Yeah, man, I do that. But again, I need a little. Liam say he need a little more for his feet.
A little bit more.
And MC says she's stopping at the knees, and while the motivate laughing, but like I say, it'll be a cutoff point. We ain't gonna go next time. I know we up to my ears, and we don't work our way all the way up. So no.
Okay. Now, is there anything weird that you would do on OnlyFans?
Anything weird that I would do?
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
I mean, I don't know what you classify as weird, but I ain't doing none of that off the wall stuff. No.
What about they say, "Oh, show me your underarm"?
I mean, that is weird as hell. But $5,000, you just want to see my feet underneath my arm, man? All right. But in the back of my mind, in the back of my mind, I'm gonna be like, this is going somewhere. We just at the beginning of this trail. And for those of you just coming in, Twanna was here. She left, and Angie and I are kind of carrying it until we close out. But we had been on well over 2 hours before Twanna left. So please, if you're just coming in, go back and check the replay. You can see Twanna, Yvette, and I.
Right, replay.
So yeah, I mean, yeah. See, MC says it's a gateway, but in the back of my mind, I just think, first we went from feet. The weirder it get, the more I'm gonna be ready for the real what they want to see.
So I was told, I don't know how true this is, but
here we go.
I was told, but I don't know how true it is, that the most intimate part of a man and a woman doing is when a man put the thingy in the air. You ever hear that?
No. Andrew, what the hell are you into, man? What in the world are you into? No, man. I mean, what enjoyment am I getting out of that? We didn't say me, but I ain't never heard that. In my 54 years of living, I ain't never had nobody, and I've had some interesting discussions with dudes, being in the Navy, being in the military, and I can't ever recall a close friend, a friend, or an associate or nobody say, "Hey, man."
She told me put my thing in her ear.
I got this fetish, man. I'm into ears, man. I wasn't making it hell away from me. I ain't never heard that, man.
Yeah. People, listen. They say every crack. Listen, Joe Crack. Every crack is a sexual erotic spot, like your arm. This is right here. Boom. Your underarm, boom. Your ear, boom. Your toes, boom.
I mean, I could believe that, because anywhere where you're encompassing the male organ, yeah, it could be, I guess, erotic, but I personally, and I don't know nobody's person. I mean, they may be doing it and not telling me, and I ain't asking no dudes, nothing like that, but I ain't running up telling me, hey, or me and my lady together, and we just kicking it, and we laying in the bed watching Netflix, and I said, I think I just want to do your arm today. Hell no, man. I got all this here other stuff that's meant to be done, and I'm over here worrying about under your arms and your biceps and ears, and no.
Let me tell you about this man. This man right here is this thing that he gets in the mail. We all get a little special stuff in the mail. It's called manscaping. So out of nowhere, he been manscaping. It's a whole, he get a box every month. This man gonna say, Angela, come here. I'm like, oh my goodness, what's wrong? Yo, smell my balls. It really working.
So he said, what? I was reading his comment. He said, what, Angela, come here.
Again. I said it again.
No, I mean, no, come on, Angela, say it again.
The manscaping kit is supposed to make your body parts better like a baby. And he was so excited, he gonna call me in and ask me to help him.
All I can say is that's love. I mean, he wants you to be involved. But I think if you want to scare the hell out of somebody, Like what Event Yours said, y'all need to stop. Not the like if you want to scare the hell out of somebody,
not the other.
You they in the bed, and I'm speaking the female in the bed, and the male come out to shower and whatever he got on, if not anything, and then he walk into the bedroom and she just know he ready and she ready, and you just walk over there, and next thing you know, you just underneath her underarm. You just
oh wait, are you asleep? And next thing you know, you like,
yeah,
oh,
man.
In my ear.
So hold up. If you have limits,
wait, they got some balls questions. They got balls questions.
So if you have limits, then it's not a gateway unless you believe everyone has its price.
Okay.
Or a price. So he waxed his man space?
Yes. And then they smell fresh and clean. It's a whole kit. It does, and they said something today like a balls rose water. So he can spray on it and make sure that it has a glow. I guess it's gonna glow in the dark.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something my father told me, God rest his soul. He told me a long time ago. He says he says, son, I'm serious. He really told me this. But he said, son, there's 3 places you never shave. You ain't even got no facial hair yet, but you're gonna be shaving soon. And when you do, it's 3 places you never shave. Now, he didn't think about the chest.
Okay.
He said underneath your arm. No, he did. He said underneath your arms, your chest, and your private area. And he was talking about shave like bald, like you shave your face. And it wasn't no discussion. It wasn't up for debate. He said that, and that was the end of the discussion.
Yeah, no woman wants a man with all that hair.
Well, I mean, I guess I ain't never really.
Don't no woman want that in their teeth. No woman want that all that hair. You hug me, I gotta see all the wet. Nah.
Well, no, I think trimming, but see, I never had no excessive hair issue.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never had that issue, but yeah, don't nobody want to be killed. Yeah, I've never had the issue from the face to under the arms. I've never had like hair all down here or hair on my back. I've never had those issues. So
what about men? Men, y'all.
No, what I'm saying is I've never had hair about. I don't have hair on my back. I may have fine hair, and I've never had a bunch of hair under my underarms. I've had a normal. Matter of fact, I don't even think it's that. And I think my hair on my arm falling out. Actually, I don't know what it's doing under there, but
what the hell? Is it falling right now?
No, I just had it because I just noticed one day it was itching, but nah. You know what I think? No, you go ahead.
So do men? They want a bush?
I don't know what men want. I know Rod don't want no bush, but Rod ain't never had the issue of having what you call a bush. I don't run around looking, and I played sports growing up or asking, hey man, you prefer a bush or I mean, I don't know what they want. I know
you got a brother, you know guy talk. Come on.
Me and my brother ain't never, ever say, hey, dog, do you shave down there or do you have a bush? I could call him right now and say, if I ask that right now live, first of all, he cuts me out for doing it live. But if I call my brother right now, Event Yours, I think there's I know you if in line. Is that what it says? Say yes or no. But no, I don't have no excessive. I really don't. I mean, it's normal.
Okay.
Oh no! Now every woman. Now we wasn't speaking about women. Event Yours. Somebody asked me this not long ago. I on a live or something. I don't care about if it's trimmed, if it's bushy, if it's bald. But she said, "Yep, you know that acronym." I really never trip, but I think the only time it became an issue if they got like I'm gonna use the proper word, coarse hair.
So they got 3C.
No, they got some that nappy roots, that nappy, they got the nappy dugout for real. And that's what Ice Cube them used to call it, the nappy dugout. If they got the nappy roots and it get caught in your throat, if it get caught, and that's when it's really an issue, man. And she said, "Boy, stop." That's when it's an issue, when they got the nappy dugout and they get caught and it's long. But Angie, you don't realize now when it's there, you don't realize how long it is. But it gets stuck. It gets stuck and you're in there gagging because you decide to go downtown or whatever, and then you gag and try to get this one little hair out your throat. And you finally get it out and you stretch it out, and it's about that long. Yeah.
You like, I ain't never going back. I'm gonna stay uptown for now.
Oh no, I ain't never said you don't say that now. I mean, you can, but you just have to try to hope you don't get it stuck again. But I'm serious. Okay. I think that put a lot of pressure on a woman. Now, if a woman want to get waxed, go ahead. I don't care. If you want to have a landing strip, I don't care.
Right, what you know about a Telly Savalas? What you know about all these sayings?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I ain't said nothing about no Telly Savalas.
Well, you just said the landing strip, so I thought you knew the other ones.
Well, I mean, I know what they call them, but I don't. I mean, I think they put a lot of. Hey, yeah, you got to have a landing strip, or you got to go get waxed. I mean, I don't put nobody through all that.
Man, have you ever been waxed?
No.
Yo, it's hard out here for a pimp.
No.
Between sitting in the hairdresser for hours, between getting your nails done, your toes done, between getting shaved and waxed. Oh my goodness, the wax alone. I had one lady that waxed me. I thought we had a whole relationship afterwards because she went in and spread my butt cheeks with her arms and waxed me. I'm like, yo, that's the things women do to stay beautiful.
Well, see, I ain't gonna request all of that of no woman. I don't really want you to do, especially if you thinking y'all got a relationship. I'll be like, hell no, you ain't never going back there. Maybe if you could braid it down. Now, Liam talking about braiding it. Liam, back in the day, women didn't shave. And yes, you're right. Back in the 70s, man. Like, I think it becomes excessive when you got a bikini or a bathing suit on. And you got a shag hanging out. You got a shag. You got a shag hanging out your bikini there. Yeah, we might have a problem then.
Wait, not the shag coming through the bathing suit.
Yeah, looking like Ralph Tresvant back when he was first started with Candy Girl, had that little piece of hair. Yeah, I mean, I think that may be excessive, but I don't know, man. I think I'm pretty laid back, Now, I'm not a fan. Well, I can't say that though. If your legs hairier than mine, then I probably got an issue with that. But if you get a little stubble, I'm not going.
But in California King, you can't feel it.
Oh, we gonna feel it because I'm gonna be on you. I don't care if we're in a Mississippi King. I don't care what kind of king we Wow. Oh man. Man, if it yours said if all that waxed, ooh, y'all crazy, boy. I'm looking at these numbers and I'm looking at how many people that came and gone, and how many people said what I walk into. I will probably warn you, it may not be a great idea to have kids that understand adult conversations when we do this because we don't know.
Remove your kids. This is not.
Man, hold up, man. Don't nobody want crumbs getting stuck in your booty crack hair. Oh Lord, have mercy.
No, I'm telling you, she go and she's so good. Oh my goodness, she's so good. She just and then wherever that third hand come, she put the wax. Wait, come think about it. Got me two people with her because she put the wax. She open you up and she put the wax on, and it just go whoosh, and it go.
I just wonder, when did sisters start getting waxed? I mean, because Event Yours said in the 70s and hell, probably even up into the 80s, women had bushes, and then they went from that to trimming to waxing. But I know why a lot of sisters don't shave, because they, just like a man in his beard, they can get hair bumps down there,
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Go down one more. One more. It's not to be played with. Down. Not uptown.
I see it.
Downtown. You say you like go downtown. Gonna go downtown.
Yep, my wax lady make me bring my knees to my chest. Dang.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They got so many ways to get in every particle crevice. They just, you be like, man, I didn't even know I had hair back there.
Hey, Liam, I'm with you. Hey, Event Yours said she started when she was modeling, and that makes sense, at 16.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know, like where I grew up at. I mean, I ain't never asked them. I know it wasn't even a thing when I was growing up, and 99% of the females that I grew up with, I haven't talked to them since I left high school. So I never had a chance to like take a poll and be serious, not being joke, but and see how many women did that. I mean, I think when I was growing up, if it didn't just naturally come out, or you taking a wash, or washing up down there, I don't know. Liam said, I know I'm a man, but I can't stand that wax stuff. Yeah, I ain't doing all that. Now, what's this Brazilian wax?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
God dang. That sounds like torture right there.
Man, they be manhandling you, but they be so good at it.
Hey, I'm a punk too, Event Yours. I'm a punk too. She said the first time I got a Brazilian wax, I thought she was going to rip my man and the bulldog. Lord, have mercy. That sounds treacherous. For those of you just coming in, we are having grown folks conversation. It's not scripted. Just whatever come up. If by chance it's a little too wild, every episode won't be this wild. I mean, we started off talking about serious topics, then we went to lighter topics, then now we just buck wild after dark topics, but we really ain't. They talk about wax, and they talk about things that women legitimately pay for that are legal to be presentable, beautiful, and feel good. Self-care is what they call it nowadays. I'm with you, Liam. I'm a punk on it. I don't need to get waxed. If Yours said, I'm up in here, will be. Yeah, I think, and I know why I love to motivate, being kind of reserved, but I like real conversations, because a lot of people are afraid to talk about a lot of the things that Angie and I on the live stream will talk about. And it took me some getting used to, because she used to ask me questions and I'd be over there like, I know damn. I mean, I didn't say it out loud. Sometimes I probably did say it out loud. I know damn well she just asked me that, But people know us well enough now to understand that this is how we are. We say the things that people are afraid to say, or we have conversations that people are afraid to have. And like, I didn't know that they put your knees to your chest when you get waxed, and I ain't never thought about it. I didn't know,
Get on all fours.
Yeah, I just Do they make
how
you?
much it costs for a woman to go on a date with a man?
Say what now?
Do you know how much it costs for a woman to prepare herself to go on a date with a man?
No, I'm sure. I mean, it depends. But here's my thing. I had an old cap, and I don't do this, so I'm really should be preaching to myself. I do mostly, but not totally. If you live right to day, you ain't got nothing to worry about. So why is it costing so much? Are you just tore out the frame the rest of the time before you go on a date? If you live right day to day, I mean, like if it yours says she get waxed every 3 weeks, or you trim every 3 weeks, or you do whatever, we're down to 5 people now. Lord have mercy. How often? I mean, it just really. He said you'd have to do yoga while you're getting waxed. How much does it cost, Angie? I'm curious.
Between your hair, your nails, an outfit, some shoes, a babysitter, you spend about a good $500 before you even go on a date.
But like, even if it yours have facts, Rod, stay ready, and you won't have to get ready. You know, I know most women, including you, Angie, got some in your closet. You can go in there and get fly whenever you want to, for a week straight, 2 weeks straight, if you want to. Women just be thinking they need some new shoes. They be thinking they need a new dress. Now, they may need to get a fill or get an overlay. See, you ain't know I knew about that kind of stuff, huh? They may need to get their nails done. They may want to get their hair done. But I think a lot of times you may not have to do all that. You may not have
What happened to the man that used to say, "Oh, I don't want nothing like what you had with the last man. I want everything to be fresh and new."
Did I say that?
Yeah, you don't want to remind that whatever you did with that man right there, that was with him. So you want fresh and new, so I gotta be fresh and new.
Now say what I said again. Let me think about it. Say what did I say again?
You said you ain't into sharing. You don't want nothing with y'all. The man and you break up, pack them up, and gotta go. Right? It's about y'all now, right?
Right.
So if he loved that famous orange dress, you don't want to see me in that orange dress.
Yeah, but I don't. Okay, if you just happen to tell me he loved you in that orange dress, no, I don't want to see it. And hopefully you don't wear it. But if I don't know he loved you in that orange dress, I don't give a damn if you wore that orange dress that you bought 3 years ago. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It all depends. But and every dress that you have in your closet, there's a high possibility he ain't seen them all, depending on how long y'all been broke up. Now, if y'all just broke up, he probably saw them all. But knowing most women, they haven't worn them all.
Okay.
Just because they're in the closet, they haven't worn them all. But no, I don't want to hear about the old dude or whatever. You know, just like women don't want to hear. And sometimes I'll get to talking and I get told, I don't want to hear about that. I just got told that a couple days ago. But
so my last question to you, and I'm gonna let you go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is the very last question. And I got to think, how am I going to say this out loud? Could you, hypothetically, if you were single, could you date one of your homeboys' ex-girlfriend?
No. If it was some high school type stuff,
okay,
and I grew up in a small town with a limited number of girls, it's something we would still discuss, even back in high school. Hey man, I know you used to talk to old girl, blah, 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 but no, because it even if it was one date, I just really don't know how that person, I don't know how my boy really felt about this woman. Okay. Maybe he never really told me how he felt about her. Maybe he didn't even know how he felt about her until he see me with her. I'm not putting myself in that position.
Small towns, recycle folks.
Yeah, small town recycle folks anyway, exactly. Really, ladies, truthfully, we don't pay as close attention to your fits as you do. That's a true statement. But if they told you, yeah, I probably don't want to, may not want to see it. But no, I just couldn't date my homeboy's ex-girlfriend, ex-lady. I just couldn't. I mean, it's too many people that he didn't date. I think now, this is my opinion, Angie. If I have to date one of my boys' exes, it's for convenience. It's because I'm being lazy. I don't want to go look for my own stuff. Because there's too many women out there. Why do I got to get this one woman that he used to date?
What about if it was a slip and fall?
Well, I'm going to move. You ain't going to slip and fall on me. Because, you know, another thing you got to think about, too, how long have you known your boy? Because a lot of dudes are running around calling people they boys that they just met last week.
No.
I might have known my boy that was over here the other day. I met him in 1994. This is 30 years. He's been my boy.
So let's just say your boy dated a chick for, and I'm going to say a female, a woman, for like 2 weeks. And he like, nah, man, I'm good on that. I don't want that. And then you see her woot the woot. You out there, y'all kicking it, and you like, yo, she good people. You want to date her?
He said
2 weeks. He didn't smash.
Something was wrong. Maybe she didn't let him, but something got to be wrong. Why did he bounce in 2 weeks? Why didn't he? Now, she could have told him what wasn't happening in 2 weeks. Which I got a question for you after that. Maybe I got a question for the chat, but I just wouldn't. I don't want to do that. It's shaky ground.
Okay. All right. Last question. Come on. It's almost 3 hours. I'm
all
tired.
right. Why do women, and I ain't talking about the first date, I'm not talking about that, but why do women feel like they have to put a time limit on a sexual encounter?
You know, I hung around this older lady and I used to be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to save it till I get married. She's like, what you saving that thing for? Is it growing? You got to water it? Like, what are you saving it for? Like, enjoy, explore, have a good damn time with it. So, I never had personal one night stand, or, you know, I'm kind of prude in those areas. But I don't think that sex should have a time limit. I think that if I'm feeling you, you feeling me, but
That's kind of where I was going with that. Like, if the chemistry is right and the mood is right, there are people out there. No, it's just too soon.
What's the 90-day rule and all that stuff?
Well, when the 90-day rule was in full effect, when the 90-day, and I forgot what year it was. This is what was it, the 90s or 2000s?
It was like, wasn't it 2015 or something like that when Steve Harvey had made that rule?
No, I think it was before that, because when the 90-day rule, was in full effect, you had a good chance that I wasn't going to even be around in 90 days.
Oh. So what's the longest will you wait?
It depends on the individual. I don't put a time limit on, because I think sometimes you could be in a situation where I've been in situations not so long ago where we may see each other. It may be instant chemistry right then and there. Now, we didn't meet each other yesterday, or we didn't meet each other today. We've been talking, we've been communicating for, say, weeks, months. But then you finally meet. I'm not going to be sitting there telling me I got to wait. Now, if she got to wait, then I'm going to respect her wishes.
Okay.
I'm going to respect her beliefs, her morals that she has for herself. But I'm not going to sit there and put no time limit on it. But the longest I've had to wait, I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. The longest I've had to wait, like between the count was like shit, 180 some days because I was in the military. We do 182 day deployments, 180 6-month deployments. It was more than 180 days, but I
Why do men go to jail and they fall in love?
with the woman on the outside.
Yeah.
I don't know. I ain't never been to jail like that. Knock on wood, but I don't know. I can't relate to that. I can't answer that. I don't know.
Okay.
Now I will tell you. I think then they're just looking for company or maybe a companion, or maybe they're looking for someone to have when they get out to take care of them. I don't know. I don't know their motive. So I don't know why they go to jail and fall in love.
But it's no different. I mean, it's like when you went in the military. Did you like feel like you needed to keep your relationship going?
I never broke up with anyone because I went on deployment.
Okay.
No, I stayed with the people I was with, and then when I came back, we were together. But I can tell you, you got to think too. When I first joined the military, all this technology wasn't out. We still wrote letters.
Oh, which is so romantic.
We still sent cards, and I've been in a situation where I'm back in the States, and the damn letter I sent 3 months ago arriving when I get back. I done beat it back. So I just in the military it was a challenge. It was. Now I can tell you one of the most awkward things I've ever been through, and you would never think, because you think 6 months is not that long, but I've left and come back, and I'm gonna keep this short and brief. They've gotten in their own routine. I've got in my own routine, and then when you come back into the house that you share, it's weird because you feel out of place. They feel like they're out of place, and I've seen a lot of people break up after a military deployment because you can't get back. But
well, someone is in the chat asking how long is too long to wait for a ring.
Hold on. Running a circle. There shouldn't Liam's having fun. There shouldn't be a time limit. That being said, 90 days is long. I'ma hit it if I want to hit it. Man, Vigneault, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, caveman. Okay, caveman.
What if she's waiting for a ring? Then the communication, something we got to discuss. Is she waiting for a ring? But I tell you, oh man, boy, I'm gonna have to put this on because I don't know why these things. Well, I do know because I'm looking at the time for. I had to put that up because that camera froze.
Okay.
Liam said, "Good answer, Rod." I think I tell you what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna get no damn ring to get some. I'm gonna get a ring if I love you, and I'm gonna get a ring if I want to marry you. I'm gonna get a ring if I want to be with you. I'm gonna get a ring if I want to spend my life. But just if she waiting on a ring, I'm not going to get a ring because I think that's the gateway to the promised land. I'm not going to do that.
Okay, Martin.
What the hell Martin got to do with that? Hold on, Angela, let me get I can still hear you. Can you read the comments, Angela? Can you address
Yes, I can read it.
That'll give me a chance to get my stuff.
Yeah. So how long should you wait for the ring? I don't think you should put a time frame on it because nothing like wanting a man to want you. You should want a man to want you. And sometimes they don't move at the same speed we do. Like if we see something, we see some shoes, we won't walk out the store. We might come back from the store and be like, yeah, I'm gonna get those shoes. We're different kind of species. Like we believe if we want something, we go after and get it. But men are different, you know. And if you're looking for a good man, you got to be patient. You got to be patient and let him make moves according to how he feel. Because it's great to have a man want to love you and want to guide you into this journey. Women, I want a ring. I better get a ring. Put a ring on it. Put a ring. Yeah, I mean, I think that's made for TV. So patience is a virtual. Get to know, enjoy each other. It's no big deal about pushing for the ring. What was the next question? Facts, love. Okay, I think that we're getting older. We don't know how. Okay, we are getting older. We don't have time to be waste. But do you want to get older and be happy? You want to get older and be miserable? Because if you anything that you rush into, chances is you ain't gonna be happy. I know, like I married a guy in 3 days, didn't even know his last name. I married him. It lasted 10 years, but it was like, what was I thinking? What did I do? I was like, okay, my first supposed to be marriage didn't work. And here come this guy. Oh, I always wanted to do. Okay. And I married him. And it lasted 10 years. And I'm like, man, that joker was funny. So I'm on my second. And it should have been the first and the only. But yeah, patience. Patience is definitely what you need. What else? That part. Okay.
I'm coming.
I know you gonna set me up here with this chair.
No, I'm coming, girl. I'm coming. I had to put the.
Yes. It was 3 days. My life is so weird. Like if you was to get to know me, you'll be like, oh, Angie, life is so weird. So 3 days I got married, last 10 years. And my current husband, asked to marry me 6 times, and we got married on the 7th time. So I collected rings. The ring don't mean a thing.
I used to think, wait, but now if the vibe mood is right, hey, we grown. MC, really? And I'm going to tell you something because I heard you say something that I want to elaborate on. How long is too long to wait for the ring? Or you already addressed that. I think when you get older, we don't have time to wait. Not me, but I know some people who claim to wait. That part, enjoy each other. If it's meant to be, it will be. I will say, and I want to say this very carefully because I want people to really hear what I'm about to say. There are couples out there, I don't want to be them per se, but I want what they have. And one thing that I feel like they have, and I really don't know, they could be willing to kill each other inside the house. But I think at the point I'm at in my life, one thing that I want is love. And I've told Angie this here since not when I first met her, but since I got to know her and consider her a very close friend. The Playboy days are over. That's cool. My biggest fear, because I watched my father do it and failed, was to be a 50-year-old Playboy. That was one of the biggest fears I had growing up. So, and when you're in the social eye, male or female, or you're an influencer, if people don't know where you, if they don't know where you stand, you don't have to say who you with, but I do believe they need to know you're with someone.
Yeah.
They need to know your status. I love when I see couples do live streams together, but I also love when I see individuals do live stream, but they let their live streams know they are in a relationship. But I'm at a point in my life right now where I want to do things. I don't want to do things alone. I want to do things with that person, not those people, meaning this person on this cruise, this person on this trip, that person I don't want that. I want to be with that one person. So
that's right.
That's where I stand right now because I see.
Wait. I have patience, but I date older men, so time is precious.
Okay. And let me pull this here up. No, go ahead, Angie. I was just pulling up the comment.
Even with dating older men, because my husband is 7 years older than me. Even dating with them, once again, enjoy the moment, savor the moment. If it feel right, they want to get married, they want to do right, girl. Enjoy it, because time is precious. So go for it. But I don't agree. No woman need to be asking no man to get married. I think the man is supposed to be in charge, and I'm still in caveman kind of thoughts. I think men's supposed to open doors. I think men's supposed to take care of women, not women take care of men in that nature. But you know what I mean.
Wait, whoa, boy, we got an electrifying comment here. Let me read this here one first. I want my life partner want me, not need me. That's deep right there. That is deep. MC said, not older. She date old men. Not older, like 2 years older, but old men.
Well, I'm just saying, get married then, baby, because that inheritance is coming through.
Life is precious because you never know, young man, woman, or old. Liam, I can't wait to meet you. I know you do a lot of cruises, and I'm sure we're going to cross paths one day. But every live stream I see Liam in, very active with the comments in the chat. Have you ever met Liam?
I don't know. I'm thinking.
Because you've been on a lot of, you probably have.
Why would I know him?
Why?
Yeah, why would I know him?
He does a lot of cruises.
I know, but I can't even tell by his avatar. How would I know him?
Well, I don't know there. Yeah, you wouldn't know if you know.
I need more information. I need to stalk you out. Go ahead.
But I just think I just like how this is flow. I like the last part of this. We went from buck wild to event yours got quiet too. We went to partners and love and all of that. Yeah, life is precious, young or old. No, we haven't met. Okay, yeah, Liam will remember. Liam has met a lot of people. Liam, you ever met your favorite couple? Edna.
Liam, you don't know crazy Angie Pooh? You don't know crazy Angie Pooh?
Yeah, because you meet Angie, you're gonna definitely know it. I'm on a time limit. I haven't met Angie yet, but life is precious, young or old, and that is so true. So true.
But don't feel like
you're multitasking. Okay. And she says she's here, she's multitasking. Y'all, man, make sure y'all stay tuned. Angie and I are going to be doing the lunch convos. I can't say I wish. Well, yeah, I can, because it's what I really wish. I wish Angie and I could do more of the evening convos. But I do respect, she has a household, she's married, she's a wife, she has a husband, and that takes precedence. I think that's one of the discussions I had not long ago. How was I going to repivot later when my situation is different than what it is now, my living situation? And I know I'm gonna have to probably make some change. I won't have as much time, and I have to manage my time better. But I have the man that was made just for me, and that's one thing I can say about Tanya and Timmy. And I said it. I've said it, and I reached out to him. Matter of fact, hey, Tanya, I haven't, because I don't believe in starting that early. I'm going to start working on the questions. I'm interviewing Event Yours and Tanya and Timmy, June 7th. I got to go back, and I'm going to send out the calendar stuff to send you the questions, which I normally don't do, but because I love Tanya, I'm going to do that. Yeah.
Go to the comment.
Oh, you doing all that? I'm talking to somebody that fell on the floor or something.
Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor.
But I'll go back and say what I was about to say since Edge rushing me. Yeah, I saw that. You talking about this here?
Yeah.
I knew she was doing that. That starts June 1st, by the way. Is it Drinks and Deliberation? Event Yours? I know it's something in Deliberation. Adult only live stream. I knew that was coming. I didn't know. Maybe I'll invite y'all on my panel. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd love to be on that.
Also, D&D is not dildos and
no. I don't know what she got planned, but I know it's drinks and deliberation. I don't know about all the other stuff.
So it's not dildos and donuts.
No, I ain't. No, I ain't partaking in all that. I just be on the panel. What I was saying, I just want to. Hey, if it yours said, well, we can talk about it though, but they ain't have it. Y'all, they ain't gonna have them there, but they can talk about it. I'm trying to keep up with these. I'm going back and forth.
Wait, hold on. Did you ask the people? Do they know what a glory hole is?
No.
Because did you learn?
No, I haven't had time to look.
Oh, okay. Do y'all know what a glory hole is? Put one if you know what a glory hole is.
Yeah, while y'all doing that, I have the man that was made just for me. It's an amazing journey as long as we as both are willing to take the journey. So true, for better or worse. So true. And speaking on that, I think a lot of times we and y'all, if you've been watching me for a while, when I say we is me, I'm included. We take the worst and we run with it and we forget about the better. We take the worst and we run with it and forget about the better. All right. I'm glad we sent all these ones because I can't wait for this here. But y'all hold up, hold your horses. I do want to go back and say what I was saying about this comment here. I've never met Tanya and Timmy in person, but this statement that is on this screen right here, I could see it from a long distance. One of the things that drew me to their channel, well, at first it was just Tanya because Tanya was by herself, but her knowledge on everything she spoke about was phenomenal. When Timmy came to the show, the chemistry between them two was pretty much almost unparalleled. So when I read that, I've seen it. So we moving on. And I've read If It Yours. I've read Why Loves to Motivate. I Like Drake's. I read Delma. All right, so getting to this glory hole. Liam and If It Yours, so they think they know what it is. I thought I knew what it was today when Angie asked me, but it ain't. Angie said it ain't what I thought I was thinking. So it ain't probably what you was thinking either.
Is it a person, place, or thing?
All right, there we go. Y'all got the question. Person, place, or thing. If It Yours and Liam. I said, I'll tell you my answer. And I ain't gonna tell you if it was right or wrong.
Booty.
I said it was a place. I said it could be a thing. And I said it's on a person. Exactly what If It Yours said. She said all three. And
no, it's not.
Angie told me no. So If It Yours just as lost as Rod was.
Okay, wait, we got one more. Come on, Lim. I'm holding out for you, Lim. Look, I'm cheering for you, Lim. 2, 4, 6, 8. Come on,
Lim is jacked because he was thinking exactly what If It Yours and what Rod is thinking.
It's the place. It's the place. I told you Lim was gonna get it. Lim was gonna get it.
All right, it is a place, but it's also could be considered a thing. It's a thing that's on your body.
It's not on your body.
All right, Liam. So where is this place that Angie's talking about that's called a glory hole that's not on your body? Where is it at? Where is the place, Liam? Come on, Liam. Don't let us pressure you. I ain't trying to put the pressure on you, Liam. Where is this place at?
Now, I get
you.
We are here. We are here, Liam. We understand each other. It's
Liam
not
is so like Chuck right now.
It's not a person. It has nothing to do with affiliation of a person.
See, I'm gonna let you read that.
Okay, yeah, she right.
Well, hell, okay.
But she said it was, but
places
yeah, she
everywhere.
Right. Because they do got them anywhere. They got them everywhere. So you can go to the bathroom and it'd be like, stick your hole into here.
Oh, okay. Well, see, that ain't, okay, I know what you're talking about, but that ain't, well, you said earlier you didn't know what a damn VHS was, even though I know you was lying because you're young. But I gotta give it to you. Well, there's 2 glory holes then.
That is not a glory hole. Ain't no woman saying, "Ooh, hit me in my glory."
Oh yeah, they are. You ain't been nowhere there. You ain't been everywhere. I'm telling you. I don't know a lot. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Wait,
So,
is the glory in the air?
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna be. I don't. The glory hole Angie's talking about is where you may go to a building or a place, and on one side is one individual, on the other side is another individual, and you enter the glory hole. All right, I got that. I wasn't thinking about that, but the original glory hole, okay, a wall, a place, a hole, a thing, and a pleasure, a person. Okay. Hey, this has been the comment of the night. Everybody that's coming here, this has been the comment of the night right here. Man, what did I just come into? No pun intended. Y'all talking about glory holes now. What in the point? See, I'm telling now the original glory hole was on
it's not on a woman body.
That's what the original one is. I'm telling you. I'll tell you, you may not hear it much in the States, but when you're traveling abroad, especially in the military, you will hear women from some countries refer to that as the glory hole.
I don't believe that. Can I get some assistance? If you believe that the glory hole is on the woman, please put 1. If you believe
I didn't make up the location. I'm just telling you what the people did, what they said.
I'm saying if you believe a glory hole, a woman possessed the glory hole, please press 1.
Hey, you ain't gonna get no one. If you talking about Angie don't even drink, so that ain't happening. She just naturally like this.
Oh yeah, I don't drink. I'm sorry. I don't even got my acapella, and I'm like, damn, I'm thirsty too. Yeah, I don't drink. Sorry.
Matter of fact, I'm glad you said, Angie. I gotta run to the. Speaking of drinking, I gotta run over here.
It's just a hole. It's not a person.
Okay, I'm just telling you what they used to refer to it in other countries. I'm just telling you. I didn't make it up.
We understand you old. It's okay.
Oh, you talking about Tanya? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. It's okay. Listen, we can pretend like I'm drunk. Hey. But thank you for coming out tonight. We appreciate you. Come back and see us again, because you never know what you might stop, drop, shut them down. Oh, no.
That's how we roll.
Anything last words you want to say?
See, everybody's agreeing with you, but I'm just telling you what, and then this was decades ago. This wasn't like last year, last week, 2 years ago. When I first heard it, it was that, because I ain't participating in none of the glory holes. Because first of all, I don't know who on the other side of that wall.
That's the part that makes it glory. You ain't supposed to know.
Angie, what if it's a dude?
That's the part of the glory hole.
Ain't no glory. I don't see no glory in that.
But the craziest part, okay, can you please tell Tripping with Dre and Michelle that I'm not a part of the podcast? I just did a drive-by. It was a threesome podcast.
Man, this podcast had turned into something else already. No, this here, it started out Dre and Michelle with Rod and Twanna. Twanna had to take care of some stuff. So before that happened, Angie joined us, which is not going to be every episode. She will be a special guest on some episodes. And more than welcome to come back whenever she's ready. But Angie's been holding it down, but this was over 2 hours. We had already been over 2 hours when Twanna left. Angie's holding it down. It's not going to be like this every episode. Like last time was more jokes and fun and everything. Yeah, ain't no glory in that. And you see what Dre said. I need to know.
You need to know. You don't need to know.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not partaking. I'm not partaking in nothing, no glories. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't getting
Take that.
Right on. Ain't no glory. No, and Dre. I ain't did it, y'all. He making Angie brought this stuff up. I ain't asking no questions. Angie brought this stuff up.
Why you blaming me? What I do?
I ain't bring it up. She said,
I'm just being your co-host. I ain't do nothing. It was me. You got video?
What time is it, man? Oh, it's I gotta calculate all these. Oh man, this is her. Oh Lord, have mercy. Y'all off the chain, man.
Look, talk about get me let on that note.
Angie, I just gotta run to the restroom. Hold it down real quick.
No, I gotta go. I'm sleepy. You see, I'm falling asleep.
You gonna be sleeping the next 63 seconds. I just gotta use the restroom.
I probably sure I had class tonight. I'm tired.
Well, all right, there. I'm gonna let Angie go, then I'll run the restroom, then I'll close out the show. Angie, you can't hold it down. You can't hold it down for 60 seconds. Because I want to be here. Huh? I can hold it. I can hold it. Angie, go ahead. Sure? What's your closing? Yeah, what's your closing?
All right, guys. Thank you for spending some time with us. Oh, he done left. He done gay. Oh, he done.
I'm right here. I'm right here. Oh my Angie. What? I'm right here. I'm just giving you your spotlight. I'm right here.
Right here. What up, guys? It's me, Angie Pooh. You know, Miss Sociable. I'm about to see some of you people that's in the chat like very soon. I think next month or like, aren't we down to like 30, 40 something days or something like that? Yeah, I'm about to see y'all. We about to have it, make it happen. Let's do it. Let's get it. Okay, it's me, Angie Pooh. I just came to be a part of the threesome of the podcast because we never had a threesome, so we decided to make it a threesome. I enjoyed the podcast. You better come back, hit the rewind, and do the podcast again because you will not be disappointed. And while you feeling generous, go ahead and hit my live that would happen earlier this morning. We had a lunch combo, and that was nonstop. He had me out here for two hours. You know, he put me on the host straw. Anywho.
Hey, Dre, I'm taking this back to the old days. This is my 5th. We did 2.5 earlier. This is my 6th hour of live streams today.
Nonstop.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So please be kind. Go ahead, wait. He said this was a great threesome. Look at that. We popped our cherry. We had a threesome.
Oh boy, you're hilarious, man.
Bye, guys. Good night. Hey, my new stuff is pray about everything, worry about nothing. Till the next time. Deuces. Thank you. I'm thankful.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. All right, y'all. Tonight you have witnessed 2 signs of greatness. We had Twanna Vet on earlier, which is the other half of the Rod and Twanna Vet podcast. And we were blessed with Angie Pooh 215 channel's presence, who's my co-host on the lunch convo that we do during lunchtime. We typically do it once a week, but her schedule, my schedule kind of caused us to take a little break, but we're going to bring that back. And it's always great to have Angie in the house. Angie, what's up, Catrins? Angie is one of a kind. And I mean that in a good way. Angie is one of a kind, and she know how to have fun. And the crazy part is we vibe like this, we gel like this, and we've never met in person, but she knows how to have fun. Also, when I think of greatness, I look at these comments, man. And a crowd. Have you ever been to a party and there was a whole bunch of people there and it was boring, but then you went to a get together and there was only a few people there, you had just the time of your life? Tonight reminded me of that get together where I had the time of my life. And today, when we was in Angie's, I think she said she had 6, 7 people there. Tonight, we may have topped out at 12, 13, but y'all the Why Loves to Motivate, the Limbs, the MC, Jackie, Event Yours. Dre came in towards the end. Make sure Meet and I. Your favorite couple stayed for a brief moment. Maybe they stayed the whole time. I know they come, and I know he's probably working on some editing. Keep it up with the Griffins. That's greatness as well. When you have people, yeah, I got the notification of them. I really appreciate you. When you have people that continuously comment in a live stream, in my opinion, either if they ain't bashing you, you're doing something right. And y'all made this live stream so much easier. And I love the openness. Why Loves to Motivate shares something that was very near. I know it's near and dear to her heart. She was open with everybody in the comments. Event Yours should be straight up at the Improv somewhere. The Apollo, she's a comedian, but she just keep it real. Liam, every time I've seen Liam in a live stream, he's the same. He's having fun with the people. He's communicating with everybody. He's engulfed in a conversation, whether it's a topic or multiple topics. So, man, I appreciate y'all. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. I really appreciate y'all. I'm looking forward, and I used to say that this channel is my baby. I love Points Blank Travel because I talk about points and miles and teach people how to travel for free. Now I'm getting to love investing with Rod because I'm teaching people how to invest on a budget. But this channel here, I said it when I first created, this is my baby because I have the freedom to talk about any and everything that I want to talk about. I'm not limited to credit and points and miles. I'm not limited to stocks and crypto. Here I can talk about any damn thing I want to. So, and I'm looking forward to big things on this channel, man. And I'm looking for, I got 4 interviews scheduled for June, and Event Yours is going to be kicking off June 7th. I got to try to remember these. June 14th is Keisha's comedy set. June 21st is Fats and Tree. And June 28th, we're going to close out with Miss Yo-Yo Motivates. So definitely. And then Angie mentioned today she wanted me to interview her on this channel. So, and in between that, we got the podcast. And then you're going to also have some solo things with me doing Real Talk with Rod live streams. I typically make that an open panel most of the time. So definitely looking forward to it, man. And again, I thank y'all for all y'all participation. Y'all that motivated me. I feel good. Do me a favor, man. I just subbed to this channel. I'm subbed to your other channel already. Thank you. Hey, Liam, man, I ain't trying to ask too much and be greedy, but I'm going to put this in here because I'm really wanting to see this channel grow. If you're not into investing, then you can just sub and never watch nothing. That's cool. Investing with Rod. If y'all want to learn how to invest with 5, 10, 20 bucks, by all means, please, because I'm showing people, I'm walking through it step by step, and I actually made about 6 investments today that I didn't record, and I put $10 in one and $5 in the other. So we're talking a total of $35. I made 6 different quality investments today with $35, and they're going to grow. And it's cool to see your money grow. But anyway, so if y'all can check that out, please do. I'm trying to think, man. If you haven't subscribed to this channel or you haven't hit that like button on your way out, please hit it. In my live streams, you'll hear me say ring the doorbell. As you exit the crib, please ring the doorbell if you forgot to ring it on the way in. And the crib is this channel. I don't say share the channel out and share the videos out anymore. I stopped at a couple videos ago, a couple lives ago. If that's something people want to do, you don't have to tell them to do it. I want to thank Meet and I for that $4.99 super chat at the beginning of the live stream. And as I end each and every live stream, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you will be amongst the stars. I can guarantee you. Keep grinding, keep hustling, keep trying, keep believing. And for those of you that are in the bushes and in the back and were afraid to comment, if you have a dream, pursue it. That goes along with shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. The people that don't make it to their dream, 99.9% of them do one or two things. They never try or they quit early. Don't be that person, man. Pursue your dreams. With that being said, I'm going to get ready to raise up out of here. It has been a pleasure and an honor to be with y'all tonight. Please remember that here it is right here. Let me take this out so y'all can see it. And these are all the channels on the Points Blank Network. You do have to the left, the globe is Points Blank Travel. I just said we teach how to travel for little or no money out of your pocket. We're currently on the Points Blank Experience, which is the logo next to it. This is a channel where it's real talk from a point blank perspective, and it's more than a YouTube channel. It's definitely an experience. And to the right of the PB Network, you have Investing with Rod, the circle. And next to it, you have Points Blank Clips, which that channel may be undergoing changes for the second time in less than a month. Thinking about some stuff. But with that being said, man, the passcode to success is 247-365. Have fun. Have a great evening. And with that being said, we stay grinding 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Hope you have a blessed and prosperous rest of your week. We are now one day away from the weekend. Just hope everybody have a good one, man. Much love to y'all. And my last two words, ladies and gentlemen. Aha. Peace, y'all. Much love.